YouTube.
Me, Andy, and we got to make sure people know about this too, because I don't think we've talked about Before the Growl yet on the show, but we got to gear people up because a couple of minutes before every show, we're going to go on the YouTube.
Exactly.
I put by the way, a definite article in front of most social media sites. The TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube.
So you're going the opposite of Timberlake's advice in the social network.
Yes.
Drop the for
Drop
Facebook.
The. No, I took it from David Letterman.
Oh, okay.
Letterman's always
What
do you remember the famous Norm Macdonald? You like the Arliss on the HBO?
Oh yeah.
At least you're not saying like Instaface like Bill Belichick. That's
exactly.
good. But I have a game for you guys today.
Okay, good.
And
I love
it's
a good
from
game.
the TikTok, so be ready for this.
I love the TikTok.
We're gonna do a blind ranking. So a blind ranking, I'm gonna give you 5 things. You have no idea what I'm gonna tell you, and you have no idea where you're gonna rank them going into this.
Got it.
So I'm gonna have you guys blind rank Keanu Reeves movies because you're gonna see The Matrix tomorrow at Cosm. I'm gonna be there too. So you're gonna blind rank these.
Okay.
All right. The first one I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna put them 1 through 5. Point Break.
Oh.
We're gonna put Point Break.
I am gonna go 5 on that.
5 on
5
Point
being
Break.
Worst.
Yes.
So 1 best, 5 worst.
Yes.
2.
2?
Ooh.
Okay.
Love Point Break. I just saw it at the New Beverly. It's
and
awesome.
I put it there because I know you love it.
Yeah.
Love Point Break.
It's a great
All right. The next one, John Wick. We're going to put that 1 through 5. So you have 4 through 1 left, and you have everything but 2 left.
I am going to go just John Wick, all of them.
First John Wick is what
First
we're doing.
John Wick.
Original John Wick is my 2.
2?
You know what, man? I'm going aggressive. 1.
All right.
John Wick is
John Wick
awesome.
I love John Wick.
All right. Third one I'm going to give you is Hardball. Hardball.
Oh, shoot. I used up
I get that's
5.
easy for me.
Okay.
5.
5 for Hardball?
If I could have a 6, I would go 6.
I've got to give it 4, but I
4 Hardball?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That sucks.
All right. Next one I'm going to give you.
I should have. Point Break should have been higher.
Next one I'm going to give you is Matrix Reloaded.
Ooh.
Matrix Reloaded.
Well,
refresh my memories at 3 or 4? 2.
2.
That's the second one?
Yes.
Hated it, but the only spot I've got for it is 3.
3? Okay, so Matrix Reloaded is at 3 for you, and then Andy?
4.
4. Okay, so what do you have left, Andy?
Number 3.
Number 3, and what do you have left?
Number 1.
All right. Mace's number 1, and Andy's number 3 is...
The Matrix.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3!
You know what?
There is no Matrix?
I'm not asking. I had only 5 here, and this is what a blind ranking gives you.
I am totally comfortable with the way I did this. Frankly,
Okay.
I think I nailed this.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I totally screwed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I totally screwed it up.
It's the trap of a blind ranking.
So you don't have to put the Matrix in.
No.
Even though I think
just
it
said
is-
5 Keanu Reeves movies. Who knows what you're going to get?
The Matrix is one of my 10 favorite movies of all time. I think it's unbelievable. I cannot wait to see it Cosm.
Yeah,
You've been to Cosm, right?
I've been to Cosm. I've only I saw a hockey game there, and it was incredible. And so my friend DJ, who is a filmmaker,
Right?
they went and saw it at Matrix last night.
Okay.
It looked incredible.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Now, Andy, have you been
I
to
have
Matrix?
not been to Cosm yet.
You've got
I have
to
seen
go
The
to Cosm.
Matrix.
You've seen the Matrix.
I've seen The Matrix.
Cosm, you've not been?
No, I want to go.
Oh, damn. You got
want to
to
go.
come out for a show, man.
You know, another of their films that I love is Bound.
Yeah,
I have
Bound is
that on.
great.
Oh,
I love
Bound is
Bound.
good.
I have it on
Jennifer
Criterion.
Jennifer Tilly
channel.
and
Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon.
And then the
And
guy,
Joey Pants.
Yeah, and Joey Pants from
Yeah.
Sopranos. So if you love
Also
The
The
Matrix,
Matrix.
if you love The Matrix, and you're like, what else can I watch from them? Watch Bound tonight.
Plus,
It's
that
on-
movie's
yeah.
kind of hot.
Yes,
It is quite
Kinda
hot.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I
Yeah,
studied it
smoking.
in school, actually. And I'm not joking.
I
in my
majored in
gangster-
Bound.
So for review, for people who are listening, what is your rankings of Keanu Reeves movies that I gave you?
I've got Sonic the Hedgehog at number 1. Got John Wick at number 2.
Yep.
I've got Matrix Reloaded at number 3.
Yep.
I've got Hardball at 4, and I've got Point Break at 5. Well, I totally butchered it.
Yeah.
And I got John Wick at 1, Point Break at 2, the Sonic movie at 3, Matrix Reloaded at 4, Hardball at 5. Nailed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Nailed
that's your winner.
I think that we should, with no context, put these out on social media so that we can be roasted.
Sure.
And if you missed this, definitely make sure you tune in to Before the Growl every day before
Every
our
day.
show.
Yeah, we going on like 10 minutes before the show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
11:50.
Cool. All right, the big show is coming up next. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you in a minute.
Family was in the hospital with me, watching over me. Providence, bringing skill, compassion, and everything they have to every case.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to talk to all the Rams fans out there. We make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss the excitement of the season on Prize Picks, where it's so good to be right. And when I say that, here's what I mean. Dude, when you go 6 for 6 on Prize Picks, and believe me, I've done it many times because I'm right like that. It is so much fun to know that you are right and that you are going to score big time. Because sometimes when you make the right plays on Prize Picks, you go 6 for 6, man, you could increase your money by like 2,000 times. But you could also play the flex play. And when I say that, here's what I mean. You might go 5 for 6 and still make a lot of money. Prize Picks is so easy to play. You just pick your favorite players, and then they've got a stat projection, and you pick more or less, and you're going to have so much fun watching football when you're playing Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play. Get $50 in lineups. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middleman, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the Personal Injury Law Offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
710.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Mason pulled a Mason and called in sick on the day of the show.
Here we go. Hopefully you're having a beautiful Thursday. Let's get it, yo. Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome, people, to the first night of the NFL. It is like Christmas around here. Andy Kamenetsky's filling in for John today. M's producing the whole thing. BC is there. We've got Tim Johnson, the EP of our YouTube broadcast. Have you met Tim?
I believe I have met Tim.
Tim and Jonathan are working together on that.
Yes, that I have definitely met Tim.
Big announcement. So about 10 minutes before the show, every single day, we are going to do some pure YouTube content. So like today, we did about 10 minutes of stuff to get ready for the show. And it's a chance to sort of, we're just going to screw around. We're not going to take it seriously. We played a game today where I somehow made Sonic the Hedgehog,
Sonic the Hedgehog 3,
Keanu's best movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you want to know why that happened, you have to tune in to Before the Growl.
Yes.
Because it's always going to be fun, silly content to start our day.
Yes. And by the way, it's fantasy football season. We have Now, if you are watching on YouTube, you should be. You should be watching on YouTube. Because we got a couple of things coming up today. First of all, everybody's fantasy football roster you will see on screen while we judge it. Then there is a brand new Kobe mural that we will show you on YouTube, and we'll talk to the artist. His name is Louis Slow Motions, and it is spectacular. So that'll join. You'll see that at about 1:45, I think. So all that stuff is coming up, and if you're watching on YouTube, we're adding all kinds of content to it. So jump on there.
By the way, too, if you're watching on YouTube, like just brand new format. Opposite sides.
Opposite sides.
Opposite sides.
You've never done this with me in this chair and you in that chair.
Never.
Yeah, this is my second day in the chair.
Do you like the chair?
Is this your second time ever sitting in that chair?
Second time ever sitting in this chair, period. This is the Ireland seat.
Yes.
Normally. And I'm like, the mic sucks over there. So I said, okay, I'll try the mic over here. And now I'm doing the mic over here. And now this is now the captain's chair. And that's now the B chair, as we like to call it. So the B chair is over there. The A chair is over here. And when Ireland gets back, he's going to be totally confused.
So, Mace, have you formed your own little, imprint onto the chair? Is it comfortable? Is it more or less comfortable than that chair over there?
I think it is just as the difficult thing is everything's on the opposite side it used to be, so it's kind of like driving in the UK. You don't know which side of the road you're on. But
in the before times, what you would have done is brought your high chair over to that side, because you used to, in the old days, the before times, you had a high chair that you insisted. You were like Phil Jackson on the sideline.
I like the tall chair.
You love the tall chair.
Yeah. Now, I don't – this chair is like normal height.
Well,
I will make it taller.
All the chairs now, I don't think any of them go to the previous height, because within like the last 6 months, we've got new chairs.
They've cranked down on the height. They don't allow tall chairs anymore.
Nope, they do not.
There's a rule against that.
No.
BC, you're rolling with some prize picks tonight, right?
Oh, of course.
Don't give it away yet.
I won't, but it is like Christmas. First they have some actual football.
Yep.
Oh, I was on Prize Picks for a few hours last night trying to
researching and studying.
We took a bus to the Hollywood Bowl, so I had some time to.
That's right.
Prize
so
Picks
you went to the Stoner concert at the
That's
Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, it's like a jazz psychedelic kind of spacey.
Who's the
stoner
band?
Music.
Or
Hiatus Coyote, and then Snarky Puppy. It was like a jazz band.
Big Snarky Puppy.
Hiatus Coyote and Snarky Puppy were psychedelic.
It was.
They sound like rock. They sound like fantasy football team names.
Right.
Do
That'd be a good name.
Do you guys follow Brian on Instagram? Because if you don't, it's a great follow.
I didn't know Brian was on Instagram.
I didn't know you were doing Instagram.
I do Instagram. It's a private. It's a little more of a personal kind of thing.
Oh, is it?
Right. I liked your photo that you put up last night.
Oh, of course, right.
Yeah.
So
you were enjoying things at this.
Right.
So on this big football day, I actually kind of want to start with the Dodgers, who I watched in a very frustrated way last night as they were blanked, shut out, shut down by the last place Pirates. Now, normally I'm really calm about stuff. I'm like, it's, I remember saying it's only August. But September, you start to sort of get serious about this, and you wonder how this team is actually going to fight its way through the playoffs. And do they have the fight? They seem like they're sleepwalking at the moment.
It's funny. I don't think, I've heard a lot of other people talk about this too, I don't think it's an effort thing as much as it is a focus thing.
Okay.
Like they don't seem completely focused and dialed in on a regular basis.
Right.
And I don't know if that's just because they are ready for the playoffs to start. Like they've spent this entire season waiting to defend that World Series title, and baseball is such a long season.
It is.
Like it is extremely long, and maintaining that focus, particularly for like a been there, done that group, is hard to do.
Right.
I don't know if they were necessarily expecting to be able to flip a switch or like all of a sudden things would click.
Yeah.
But it seems like maybe now they're just looking ahead to the playoffs. They need to make sure they actually get themselves into the playoffs.
They got a 2.5 game lead on San Diego. San Diego just got swept by Baltimore. By the way, they face Paul Skeens today in Pittsburgh. What time is that game, Em?
It is at 3:40.
3:40. So Shohei versus Paul Skeens.
Actually, it's listed right now on ESPN as Blake Snell versus Paul Skeens.
So
potentially
No, I was saying Shohei Ohtani is a hitter versus Paul Skeens.
Yes, well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I want to see that matchup to start the game, which is really cool. Here's, you get ready for the postseason, and these games, as long as you win the division, you're okay. But they are 30-30 in their last 60 games. They're under 500 since the All-Star break. Last night's second inning, you saw them unable to cash in on a bases-loaded, nobody-out situation, and it was brutal.
They were 0 for 7 yesterday with runners in scoring positions, left 10 runners on base.
So get this, bases loaded this year. Of all Major League Baseball, bases loaded. The Dodgers are second to last in batting average and second to last in OPS. They are not delivering when it absolutely matters. And, yes, it's not the full roster that we're seeing right now. Tommy Edman had his second rehab start last night, so he's close to coming back. They're going to shift him to center field, which eliminates our Michael Conforto problem because Teoscar can go to the left, Edman in center, and Pajes in right. So that tightens up a little bit. Muncy comes back, then you get Les Freeland. I mean, the pieces are still there, but I just don't think they're playing with the urgency that they need to be.
I think the note that you said about their record with bases loaded this year, it's interesting because do they just get really tight? Are they just getting? Are they feeling they're forcing things, or is there like the pitchers against them just have? They know what they have to do.
That
they're
guy
pitching
last
more aggressive.
night was terrible. All he did was walk guys. He got through 3 innings. I think his name is Braxton Garrett. Got through 3 innings, walked a bunch of guys, including that thing in the second inning. The one thing I'll say, the one pitch that bothers me is Andy Pajes, bases loaded, took a 2-1 pitch that was fat and center cut, and he just took it. And I'm like, that's the pitch you got to go after. You got to go after a 2-1 pitch, particularly in that spot, because you know you're going to see a fat one.
Well, you mentioned Pajes in this situation, and not to get too nerdy on this, but just because I would want to know the specifics with like the bases loaded. How often was the batter with bases loaded at the back of the lineup versus the front? Because that does matter in terms of the guys.
And last night it was the back of the
right,
lineup.
and that may be indicative of that overall average this season. But the truth is, like, their run differential on the season is great. I am willing to bet it is super front loaded. Like, it's really front loaded for the season.
In other words, you think that the bases loaded situations have been more on the bottom part of the lineup?
I'm talking like the overall run differential, their overall offense, the stats that are good for this team.
Right.
I imagine are very front loaded. Like the first 2 months of the season.
I agree.
If you look at the last couple months or so, they're going to look much less impressive.
Yeah. It's I won't say that I'm panicked. I'm not hitting a panic button. But I certainly have my hand on it.
Are you? I was going to say, are you looking for
it's like
the panic
right here.
button?
My hand is over the panic button, and I'm ready to hit it at any moment. Because it's, they're not the team. I'm old enough to remember when Brian Cohen thought they were going to win 116 games.
Hey, that was wishful thinking.
Yeah. By the way, and I guessed 115, so I'm not. I'm throwing you onto the bus, but I thought they were going to just roll to 115 wins.
I think if also you look at the schedule and their record in the past couple months, and you view them in terms of series, because the playoff is going to be series that you're going to play against these people, and so if you narrow it down to not just they've been 500, but it's also they are really wildly up and down on winning series. They won a series against San Diego in August. They won a series against Cincinnati, but almost always it's a little streaky, and they're losing these series here, which is the most troubling thing going forward.
Yeah, to last place teams like Pittsburgh.
And even like the idea of you're going to get Tommy Edman back, you're going to get Max Muncy back. You're getting them back, but they're not getting any type of ramp-up period really at all. Like, they need to be ready now, like right now, to step in as the best versions of themselves. Because if they need a few weeks or whatever, like, that doesn't do you the type of good that you would hope it would, because they're figuring out all their timing as well.
So the entire season flashed before my eyes last night in the bottom of the second inning when Will Smith, I don't know why he didn't have his hand behind him. He was dangling his hand and ended up getting hit. And I'm like, oh, man. Oh, if we were to lose Will Smith. But the x-rays are negative. He's day-to-day. Thank God.
And, silver lining of they're losing to the last place teams is, you know what? They're not going to be in the playoffs.
Oh, right. They're not going to face the Pirates in the playoffs. You're right, Em.
The Pirates are their bugaboo. Like, they really cannot beat this team.
But they are beating teams. Like, if they beat the Padres a bunch, which is a team likely they will play, or it's a likelihood that they'll play in the playoffs. They are beating teams like Cincinnati. It's, again, another team, not necessarily, there's teams that are good.
Right. Cincinnati was on the cusp of a playoff spot. Yeah.
So there's silver linings, and maybe they can flip a switch. If the switch even
or
exists.
maybe the quality of opponent and also the setting, like the actual stakes, refocus them and like dials them back in.
Right.
Because again, it doesn't seem to me like they're sleepwalking in a lack of effort way, but they make so many mistakes that it feels like focus.
Yeah. Coming up, I think this was a terrible offseason for Andrew Friedman. We will get into that. Plus, last night there was no sports on. Did you notice that? I could not find any sports anywhere I looked last night. So I discovered a new show that I really like. It's called the KCAL 9 o'clock News.
Nice.
With Pat Harvey and Jim Hill. It looks great. It's a great show. Legends. Absolute legends. So 9 o'clock, if there's nothing else on. No, I shouldn't say it that way. If there's nothing else on, watch Pat Harvey.
Quite an endorsement.
Yeah, no, that actually is not a good endorsement. All right, Andrew Freeman, worst offseason ever. That's coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Andy in for John, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Divot Grip, the divot tool for your putter. The Greenskeeper.
Roger Dunn. Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend.
Vista Paint, a stroke of brilliance. Precision color, championship finish.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Because you don't need a midnight workout.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retrovan Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3. You're home for real Dodgers talk and super hot takes.
All right, so ready for super hot take? Super hot take.
Super hot take for promo.
Okay. Ready? Ireland?
Yeah, more of the fellas. Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I got a red room. It is a red eye when the sun sets in my bedroom.
This is who I saw last night. This is Hiatus Coyote.
This is Hiatus Coyote. I almost named that by just the first few notes. Like, I can name it in 3 notes.
This is not what I picture.
It's so
when I
vibey.
imagine Hiatus Coyote.
That's why, like, they're classified as like a jazzy kind of psychedelic.
I
band.
like this.
Yeah, I like this too. Is this like, I never heard him before, but is this like Fish at all?
No.
No,
Nothing
Fish is
I
like
don't know
a jam
any
band.
It sounds
a
a little
jam
bit
band?
like No Name. Have you heard of No Name?
No.
Okay.
No,
She's
I
like a rapper out of Chicago,
Okay.
but she also is more like jazzy R&B too. But
And Brian,
I like
you liked it? Loved it?
Oh, loved it. It was amazing. Hollywood Bowl at night.
Oh,
Beautiful weather,
that's
dude.
who was
It was
playing last night at Hollywood
Yeah.
Bowl? I was coming back from my daughter's volleyball practice, and I had to get off the 101 basically at Highland.
And you could smell the weed?
I could smell the weed.
Wafting from the
I could
Hollywood
smell the
Bowl.
weed all from Brian's seat. It was all
That's
coming
right.
specifically up from Brian's seat. But I saw, we were trying to see who was on the billing. And
Yeah.
we couldn't
marquee.
see the marquee. Thank you.
Yes.
We couldn't read it from where we were.
That's good. Do you have any recollection of last night, Brian, or is it all up in smoke?
No, it was up in smoke, but it was great.
Good.
I do remember while they were playing, there was a couple shooting stars that were going by, which I was like,
Really?
oh, this is pretty
were
incredible.
there?
Or were
No.
there? Did that
I swear.
really happen?
I promise. Yes.
Okay. All right, so one thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at our fantasy football teams, and we have all had our draft. Last night, Ireland and I had our draft. So amongst the lineups that we're going to look at, my lineup and Ireland's lineup. So we start out with this one, okay? Brian, you haven't seen them, right?
I did take a
Do you
look
know
at them,
whose is who?
He knows who's is who. Andy
Okay.
is the only one that's in the dark.
Okay, ready? This is an interesting lineup. Kyler Murray at quarterback, Saquon Barkley and Bucky Irving. That's really nice. Mike Evans, Ladd McConkey. There's your McConkey, BC. Sam Laporta at tight end. Travis Hunter. I'm big on Travis Hunter this year. Commanders defense and Brandon Aubrey, who kicks him from 60 yards. He doesn't kick him from 60 miles. Yeah, it feels like 60 miles.
That's a Hall of
sometimes.
Fame kicker
That
right
is
there.
amazing. And on the bench, let me see who jumps out. Najee Harris, who's available now for the Chargers. Christian Kirk, who's the second guy in Houston. Michael Penix Jr., who has a chance to have a big year. Ramondre Stevenson, who always manages a touchdown or two. Andy, what do you think? This roster, it's on the screen right now, too.
I think it's a very solid starting group in terms of who is currently slated right now to start.
Yes.
I worry about the depth of this group, in particular. If Kyler Murray gets hurt, I would be terrified to rely on Michael Penix Jr. I also have concerns that the workload of Saquon Barkley is going to catch up to him this year.
Right.
Marcus Grant, who obviously is a fantasy football guru, he had a stat that he shared with me that in the history of 2,000-yard rushers, the following season, they typically go down by like 800 yards.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Something like that. But again, the starting group is solid. I'm now supposed to guess who it is.
Yeah, guess who it is.
I am going to guess that this is John Ireland's roster. The combination of he's a Commanders fan now. That's his defense.
He is, yep.
And Saquon Barkley is a player that John will have heard of, and John likes names.
Yes.
So I'm going John Ireland.
Okay, let's see if you're right. Sorry.
No.
Oh, well.
This is Emily's team.
Emily.
Yeah.
Em, I think you've got an excellent starting
Thank
lineup.
you.
I actually, and I'm not going to be easy in terms of grading, but Emily, I give that an A-.
Wow.
I think that's a
ESPN
very
gave
strong
me a
draft.
B.
Did they give you a B?
Yeah. I'm also worried about QB situation as well. I was kind of late on the QB round when my drafting went. So my thinking behind it is that if Michael Penix, I'm keeping him on my bench just in case he has a great year.
I think Michael Penix could have a great year. I think he's a good stash.
We'll see.
So A- and M. What's interesting is of our drafts, a lot of us are relying on Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a bad place to be.
Yeah, but for fantasy, though, as long as he stays healthy, you're guaranteed like 4 or 5 points just from the running.
Yeah, right.
He's going to get you a lot of running.
He does scramble. All right, there you have it. There is our first fantasy football lineup. It is from Emily. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Dodgers and what Andrew Friedman did during the offseason. I am telling you, the biggest mistake he made, and we're watching it play out as we look at these games, do not spend money on bullpen. Do not spend money on bullpen. He's paying Kirby Yates 1 year, $13 million, and Tanner Scott 4 years, $72 million. You know, the interesting thing is you can just grab a reliever. Some reliever will get hot, and you can use them in the 7th or the 8th, a high-leverage guy, even a closer sometimes pops out. Although the Dodgers don't believe in closers, apparently. They just play matchups. But I think this is the worst offseason Andrew Friedman has had because you throw in there Tommy Edman extension, Teoscar, who hasn't been fantastic this year, has struggled, and Roki Sasaki, who is now working things out. I always thought that was a project.
Yeah,
he's a next year guy.
I have no negative grade for Roki Sasaki at all. I had no expectation of him impacting this season.
Incomplete.
Anyway, it's not even incomplete as much as this is where he's supposed to be in the minors. Like,
exactly.
That's what I expected from him. But you are correct. This has not been a great offseason for Andrew Friedman. And in some ways, with what I'm about to get into, I would extend it back to last offseason with Tyler Glasnow, who has been a very expensive, often injured. The risk was totally out there.
Right.
And he has a long-term contract, very expensive as well. And these have felt...
By the way, pitching great right now, though.
For the time being.
Yeah.
But, I mean, do you say you feel 100% confident he's going to be available in September? October?
That's when
What if he catches a cold? Like, you know, it's like maybe he'll be out because he catches the cold.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. But
but he gets hurt a lot.
He does. There's no question.
I'm just joking that he's made of glass.
But here's the thing about Andrew Friedman. He loves rehabbing arms.
That's fine. But
Andy loves his Rays guys.
But this is a
like
really expensive rehab. It's one thing to rehab an arm or even rehab a reputation. It's another thing to do it for several years. What I think has been interesting about a guy like Glasnow and then this offseason, these have felt very un-Andrew Friedman type contracts.
Yes.
And it's almost felt like the disease of more in a way, like Pat Riley used to talk about, like just a version of greediness. And in this particular case, spending. Like the fact that you can spend doesn't always mean you should spend. Yeah. And these feel like a lot of almost like new rich, like a new rich family. And
he had the biggest bag of money.
Yeah. Because a lot of these, like Teoscar, they gave him a 1-year deal.
Yep.
But they took a risk on him, and thus far it's not
actually
paying
Teoscar's a 3-year deal.
I meant they gave him a 1-year deal last year.
Yeah, right.
Then they gave him a 3-year this year.
Correct. By the way, not even on this list, Michael Conforto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like
that's the prize.
But
right
again,
there.
that was like a screw it. Let's give him $17 million. Bring him in. Like let's see if he can be this year's Teoscar.
Right.
And there's felt in a lot of ways, again, like new rich spending. And just because you can buy it doesn't mean you should buy it.
Right.
And I think I'm sorry I cut you off, Mason, but I think the issue too here is that a lot of these guys are over 30 and they're giving long-term extensions or contracts with them. So, for example, Blake Snell. Blake Snell.
Yeah.
How often do you think you heard that one growing up?
It has a 5-year extension and he's 32.
Yeah.
So it's sorry, no, I think he's 31. I didn't write it down. Or no, 32. That's a long extension for a guy over this edge.
Now, the reality is he's got a huge margin for error. He can eat any of these contracts, and it's not going to hurt the Dodgers. It's not going to slow them down because money is not an issue.
But this is what's interesting, though. Like, this is maybe the downside of all of the deferred money, like Ohtani being the biggest, but there are other guys, and this unlimited spending.
Right.
Again, it might lead you towards spending in ways that maybe you shouldn't,
right?
But you can because even your biggest contract, you're not paying off for years. So I wonder if it has affected Andrew Friedman's judgment in some ways.
Really? Too much money?
Yeah.
He's drunk on the power of too much money.
Again,
too rich, I'll get everybody.
It's like new rich spending. Like whenever you see like a family that all of a sudden comes into massive money, and you could extend the metaphor, he spent years with the Rays not having that type of money.
Right.
So he had to make every right decision. Like you have to, when you're not dealing with that type of resources, now you don't necessarily have to make all the right decisions because maybe you can buy your way out of it.
Yep.
But if you make enough bad decisions, even if the money doesn't matter, they're still on the roster.
So I want to throw you guys a math problem. I'm super good at math.
You're an actuary.
Yes, an actuary. So this is something I saw on the Twitter.
The Twitter?
That Carolina lost with Bill Belichick to TCU 40-7.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it got 13 points at least.
I thought it was 40-7. No, I think it's 40-7.
48-14.
48-14. Okay. So when Bill Belichick was 48, was Jordan Hudson 14?
I don't know.
This is a math problem. When he was 48,
okay,
was Jordan Hudson 14?
I don't know her age.
She's 29. I think she's 29 right now.
She's 29 now.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. This is a math problem we're going to figure out during the break. I want to know if it's real.
I will say this, without knowing all the particulars, especially her age.
Yes,
it sounds believable.
It does sound believable.
It sounds 1,000%. Like she's still of influencer age. You can
either
only be so old as an influencer.
It's either a really good snarky joke or it's real. I want to know. Also,
maybe both.
Maybe Pablo Torre could find out.
Oh, he's already done a deep dive on them.
Oh, yes, he did. That was his big thing.
I guarantee if we called up Pablo Torre, because he's done the research and he's just smart anyway,
yes,
he'd be able to answer this.
I do have the age gap, and I will tell you on the other side.
Okay, good. Plus, Pablo Torre, he keeps finding out. Andy's got some new wrinkles on the Kawhi Leonard tree scandal. I actually, in honor of Kawhi, I planted a tree last night. Everybody should plant a tree.
They're not going to give you 28 mil, Mace.
I know. I'm not going to get that kind of money. That's coming up next for you. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN. Hey, let's talk about the biggest myth out there when it comes to personal injury attorneys. The one that keeps people from getting a lawyer in the first place. People think, I can't afford a lawyer. Here's the truth. You don't pay Jacob unless you win. Listen to that again. You don't pay Jacob unless you win. At the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie, there are no upfront fees, no retainers, no surprise invoices. If Jacob doesn't recover money for you, you owe nothing. That's how confident he is in his ability to fight and win for you. And not every law firm works that way. Some will nickel and dime you. Others are going to push for a quick settlement just to move on to the next case. But Jacob and Ronnie is different. He invests everything into each case because he only wins when you do. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Whether it's a car crash, an injury at work, a serious fall at the supermarket, don't let fear of cost stop you from getting justice. This is your life. You deserve somebody who puts skin in the game. Jacob, trusted legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC. He will fight for you. Follow at call.jacob on Instagram for great advice and prizes and more. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This fall, it's more than just football season on 710 ESPN.
It's family season.
What would you say if somebody took a big bite of sandwich and then put it back in the box and had all the other sandwiches around it?
The 710 crew is as close as it gets.
From sharing the mic to even sharing the same hamburger.
Mason bit into the burger. Chris then finished the burger.
The lineup kicks off with unsportsmanlike from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
a.m. Then Sedano and Cap bring you the morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Plus, the YouTube-only hour from 9 to 10.
And I ate the burger.
The whole thing.
Ate the whole thing with the bite.
Swapped spit with Mason.
Right after, it's the Rich Eisen Show from 9 a.m. to noon.
Then it's Mason in Ireland, noon to 3.
Mason, what are you doing?
Shame. Followed by the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show from 3 to 6 p.m.
But you'd eat a half-eaten sandwich. Yeah. That's gross.
It's the brand new football season lineup, and you're invited to the table.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
NFL fans, Week 1 is your shot to play free and stack $1 million cash bag with DraftKings Pick 6, an official partner of the NFL. Here's how. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, DraftKings' easiest way to play fantasy. Enter for free and pick more or less on 6-player stats for Week 1. Share your link with friends to add more cash to the bag and get bonus shots to win. Hit all 6 picks and you'll be splitting the bag that's already at $1 million or more. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, use code KSPN, opt in for free, and start stacking entries for NFL Week 1. Zero cost, huge upside, in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. Must claim token for free entry in bag builder contest. Only perfect entries earn a share of the cash prize. Tokens are single use and expire September 8th at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I've got to be honest. I have no idea how you do it.
I'm not sure how I do it.
I would not. Would not be my scene.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
Who do you think of when you hear this song?
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. I love this. Is a great workout song. It's in all my workout mixes. It gets you rolling, and I have seen Beyonce twice in concert.
Wow. Okay, Beehive.
She is fantastic. She puts on a great show. I saw the Renaissance tour, then I saw the Cowboy Carter tour this last year. She is a tremendous performer.
I have not seen her in a full concert setting, but I did see her perform probably 20 years or so ago at an All-Star game. NBA All-Star game. She was terrific.
Her vocals
really good.
are flawless.
Yeah.
Flawless.
And it's her birthday today.
And it is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Beyonce. Queen Bee, 44 years old is what the Google told me.
Not to give anything away, but she later comes up in the game.
Oh,
very nice.
It's not centered around Beyonce, but Beyonce does come up.
Okay. So, Em, I put a math question out there. 48-14 was the losing score for Carolina Monday to TCU. Bill Belichick on the wrong side of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, when Bill Belichick was 48, was Jordan Hudson 14?
She was unborn. They have a 49-year age.
Yikes.
She wasn't even around.
She was unborn.
So if it's a shutout.
Oh, my.
That's crazy.
She is 24 and he is 72? Yeah.
No judgment, but that's weird.
This may not be fair. This may not be fair. I mean, it really may be entirely unfair.
Yeah.
But whenever I think of her, you know who I think of? V. Stiviano.
Really?
She reminds me of Bill Belichick's V. Stiviano.
Yeah, if you put a beekeeper
mask and just
the
also
right hand arm.
Right, the right hand arm. She's Bill Belichick's silly rabbit.
Oh, that's very funny. Very funny. All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, go to ESPNLA.com or ESPNLA on the YouTube channel. And we have got a new fantasy football lineup coming up now. And, Andy, you're sort of the judge of
I am the
these
judge.
things. So Emily's lineup, they gave an A-. Here is this new lineup. We don't know who this is. Again, Kyler Murray at quarterback. People relying on Kyler Murray. Chase Brown at running back. Ashton Genty from the Raiders.
Risky, but good.
Marvin Harrison Jr., I think he could have a good year. T. Higgins, always good. Travis Hunter.
Interesting.
Rams defense. Chase McLaughlin at kicker. Yeah, whose house is right. Let me see. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. This person, Marvin Mims Jr., I think he's kind of a sleeper. Cam Scatterbo, I think he's kind of a sleeper. Caleb Williams is also on this roster, I guess, as a backup quarterback. Andy, what do you think?
I like the running back combo of Chase Brown and Ashton Genty. I think Ashton Genty is going to have a huge year.
Me too.
I am also high on Marvin Harrison Jr. As an Arizona Cardinals fan.
Yep.
I am hoping that he ends up having he did not have a terrible rookie season, but he wasn't great
rookie season.
So I'm hoping for a sophomore bounce back. Obviously, like everybody, I'm curious to see how Travis Hunter is going to be used in Jacksonville, both sides of the ball. I'm supposed to guess who this is?
Guess who it is.
Try again. John Ireland.
Let me see if you're right. No, this is my roster. My roster.
See, I thought it was going to be Ireland because Ashton Genty, he can't let go of the Raiders. And also, he's got 2 reserves that are IR, and I figured that's when John stopped paying attention.
No. Those are mine because they're long-term plays. I think Ty J. Spears will eventually come back, and I also think that Joe Mixon will eventually come back.
Oh, they will both eventually come back. They're just names that I figured John had heard of and didn't realize.
John's better than you think. He's better than he's better at this than you think.
Okay.
So what letter grade would you give this, Andy?
I am going to give this, just like Emily, I forgot to mention her grade. I'm giving it a B+. I think this is a solid roster. I like this.
I have me down for a B+ also. Bri, what do you think of my roster?
I'd give it a solid B. I do really love the stacks of the Kyler to Marvin Harrison, especially if it's touchdown only. Like, that's going to double up.
It is touchdown only.
So
I'm
a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Em, what do you think?
Oh, it's touchdown only.
Touchdown
That's
only.
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to go with everybody kind of go B.
Yeah.
I think only because I wouldn't give it higher because, again, the Kyler Murray is issue, and I have issues sometimes with doubling up because if they aren't
one
doing
doesn't
well,
work, the other one doesn't work. Yeah,
but
it doesn't pay off.
I think B.
I give myself a B+, B for the actual lineup, and plus because it's me. All right, so Kawhi Leonard this tree scandal is just huge. Aspiration, the tree people, paid him $28 million for doing absolutely nothing for 4 years. Andy, you've got another little wrinkle to this, right?
Yeah, John Corrales with the Boston Sports Journal. Side note, he's the Locked on Celtics podcast.
Okay.
So I know John, and I know if nothing else, he's a stand-up guy. He's not going to be just making stuff up. But he did some more investigating about this, and we obviously know about, like you mentioned, the $28 million no-show that Kawhi had with aspiration to
cool
be
gig.
Well, to essentially be a silent pitchman.
Right.
And like a silent endorser.
The silent pitchman.
Yes. He was supposed to be an endorsement man, a pitchman, who never even acknowledges that he's with this company.
Correct, yes.
But according to John Corrales, who spoke with a source, this is in the Boston Sports Journal.
Okay.
Quote, the $28 million deal was to be paid in quarterly installments over 4 years, but it was not the only compensation Leonard received.
There was more?
According to a high-level source, Leonard also cut a side deal with Aspiration to receive an additional $20 million in company stock.
So
The stock was to be paid out from Sandberg's personal holdings in the company over 4 years. Sandberg, by the way, the dude who got arrested for wire fraud.
Right, this is the scammer.
Right.
And the head of this company, Aspiration.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is really interesting about that, beyond the whole $20 million in stock, what the bleep, that's not normal. Steve Ballmer's reported initial investment in Aspiration from Pablo Torre.
$50 million.
$50 million.
Yep.
What is 28 plus 20?
I'm not good at math. I'm not
48.
super good. Okay, good.
So in theory, we're looking at
$50 million that he put in was migrating to Kawhi.
Well, the idea that, again, this was paid out from Sandberg's personal holdings in the company towards a silent pitchman. What is Aspiration getting out of this? Like, again, this is all alleged.
Aspiration's like a total scam, right?
Well, they may be a total scam. And so it's clear. I don't think Steve Ballmer was involved in any scamming at all. Like, I would be stunned if Steve Ballmer ends up in legal jeopardy.
Right.
Like, I just want to make this clear. I don't think Steve Ballmer was breaking any federal laws or anything like that.
I want to say this at this point. Alleged. Okay,
yes,
now go on.
Alleged. But the piece of this that's the side deal, the alleged side deal with Kawhi that could break NBA rules and bring about an NBA punishment, $50 million investment in this company. We are looking at now a reported alleged $48 million going to Kawhi for doing nothing that would benefit Aspiration. Aspiration is the group that is set up to be paying Kawhi and seemingly getting nothing out of this.
Right.
I'm just saying this doesn't look great for Steve Ballmer.
Ballmer puts in 50, 48 million goes to Kawhi.
Again, alleged according to Pablo Torre and now John Corrales.
He found out. Pablo's always looking for stuff. He finds stuff out.
Stay out of Pablo's way.
Find stuff out.
And again, just to cover our bases, the Clippers have vehemently denied that there has been any circumvention. So,
correct.
Alleged, they deny.
Mark Cuban came out and said, no, it was just a scam.
Although
and Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard got trapped in it.
But here's the thing, though. It is believable that Steve Ballmer got scammed by this company.
Right.
That also, though, has nothing to do with what he's accused of within the NBA.
Right.
Whether he invested $50 million in this thinking it was a legit company, whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is the money alleged to be going to Kawhi to circumvent the CBA.
Right.
Whether Steve Ballmer got scammed or not doesn't really matter.
Right, because the money was earmarked for Kawhi
right.
no matter what.
It has nothing to do. He may very well have gotten scammed, but I think that's irrelevant.
Okay, so coming up, we're going to do icebreakers, but after that, I want to talk about whether or not each of us think that they were actually circumventing the salary cap, and what the punishment should be. We'll do that coming up right after icebreakers. Andy's in for John, 710 ESPN. Tomorrow night, me and Em going to be at Cosm. I'm telling you, if you've not been to Cosm, it is incredible. It is this ultimate immersive fan sports experience in the Dome. Amazing. Tomorrow night, we're going to see The Matrix, which they've reformatted for Cosm. I'm so excited for that. One of my all-time favorite movies. And, of course, it's the place for NFL, where you can watch NFL games in shared reality at Cosm, feel the energy of game day in the Dome and in the hall. By the way, in the hall, wall-to-wall screens. You can watch all the games at once. And this season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. If you've got a ticket to the game, you can go in there for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall, and don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu. Great Korean-style nachos, great lemon pepper wings, all kinds of food favorites, craft cocktails and beers all over the place. To learn more, visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation.
Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles isn't just a local favorite? They're ranked one of the best pediatric hospitals in the country by U.S. News and World Report. With nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, they handle more complex procedures than any other hospital in Southern California. That's Major League experience right in our backyard. And when it comes to your child's health, CHLA is playing in a league of their own. Visit chla.org to learn more today.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, Em, what do you got?
It is time for Icebreakers.
Yes.
And if you have just been tuning in and you haven't listened all week, what are you doing? But segment where
they ask that all the time, by the way, no matter what.
What the heck?
What are you doing?
So I'm going to try to get you guys to guess a famous person.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you hints that get progressively more obvious. But you only have one chance to break the ice. I've only had one chance to guess. So if you're not totally sure, don't guess.
Okay.
Because you don't want to lose out on points.
Got it.
All right. For 10 points. I was born in 1989.
That does not help me.
All right.
It narrows things down.
I'm going to move on. For 9 points. My dad is a former sales representative in the steel industry, and my mother is a former bank executive.
Got it.
You have it?
I think so.
You're going to guess?
Yeah, I'm going to guess. I'm going to shoot the works. I'm going to guess early.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
wrong.
She does have an album
Andy.
called 1989, right?
Yeah, she does. She was also born in 1989.
Okay, Andy, you're out.
All right.
Still think it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And you can't
It's
guess
still
anymore,
not.
so you can't poison the well.
Yes.
All right, for 8 points. In 2010, I was suspended at my college for marijuana use.
Okay. Suspended in 2010. Okay.
Brian Cohn.
Give me.
I was still in high school at that time.
Suspended last night at the Hollywood Bowl.
For 7 points.
Okay.
Basketball is the most natural sport to me. In high school, I averaged 16 to 18 points per game, and I earned all conference and all district honors in high school. I still joke that I could make a cameo in the NBA.
So he's a football player. Maybe. Next one.
All right. For 6 points. I thought I would be drafted higher The only reason I was picked 63rd was because someone close to me put in a good word.
63rd. Suspended for weed. In college. 2010. Probably a football player. Football player got suspended for weed. I don't know.
All right, Brian, you ready to move on?
Yep.
All right, for 5 points. I participated in a reality dating show.
Okay. I will take a shot.
Okay.
Jay Cutler.
All right, so Brian's the only one left. Okay, so Brian, you could actually
You got all the clues, Brian.
You can get on the board here. You can get on the board. Do you want to get on the board here? So, for 4 points. I am known for my touchdown celebrations. And you have one guess. Let me know when to move on.
Pass.
You might as well get all the clues.
All right.
Yeah.
Get 1 point. Get one on the board. For 3 points, I hold numerous NFL and position-specific records, including the most career playoff receptions, most consecutive seasons with 1,000 receiving yards by someone in my position, the most Super Bowl receptions, and the most consecutive seasons with at least 90 receptions by any player in NFL history.
Yeah, Taylor Swift was way off with my guess.
No, you missed on Taylor Swift.
This was way
that was
off.
a lot.
It's a lot of stuff, Brian.
Yeah, that was a lot of
You
stuff.
should be able to get
Do you want me
this.
to repeat, or you're...
No, I'll go to the next one.
Go to the next one, okay.
Still don't know.
What, you're waiting for his initial.
For 2 points, I have a podcast.
Oh, well, that could be anybody.
I know.
It could be anybody here.
Podcast.
Ready
Pass.
for me to move on?
Yep.
I played tight end for the Chiefs, and I'm engaged to the most famous singer in the world, and my initials are
By the way, no, we're
TK.
not
I
that
should
far
get
off.
half a point. I should
All
get
right,
a half
Brian,
or like
what is
4
your
and a half
guess?
points.
Travis Kelce.
Yes, it is Travis
Yes, it is Travis.
Kelce.
Thank you. I'm on the board. Yeah, let's go.
I'm glad I
1
got
point.
one wherever it went all through. I'm glad.
All right, Brian.
You don't get half a point
Let's
because
stop.
it's not who it is.
Once everybody's out, there's no real urgent. You're going to get it.
Unless you want to get the
probably.
higher points.
Unless you want more points.
You want more points because I'm going to keep a tally.
Are you?
Like Game of Games, where I went, you maybe we'll get a prize, maybe we'll get something else at the end of the year, but you want more points.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Hey,
I stumped you.
Icebreakers, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes right in John Ireland's backyard. Distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection, Blue Ice Vodka isn't just vodka, it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice Vodka, cooler by nature. All right, so we were talking about the Kawhi Leonard tree planting scandal. I just call it the Kawhi tree scandal.
It's like the Lorax. The opposite
Exactly,
Lorax, I guess.
Exactly. So
Bad Lorax.
I believe do you believe they were circumventing the salary cap allegedly?
Allegedly.
I believe it certainly looks that way. I believe it looks that way.
Em, what do you think?
I think that they did, but that the NBA won't pursue it because there might be more skeletons in the closet they don't want to expose.
Okay. I think it's circumventing for this reason. He only got paid if he stayed a Clipper. Now, to me, that's like the key piece of. Had he gone somewhere else, he would not get this extra money.
Here's the thing about this that is
allegedly.
I know that Steve Ballmer and the Clippers are going to throw out as different defenses like
And they have
plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Like
They've
plausible
denied.
deniability. And they have vehemently denied this. It is not entirely unheard of for that to be a contract stipulation with a sponsor for a team. Like if you are directly linked to a team and you have a sponsorship or whatever, if you are not part of this team, you will not end up with the money anymore. Like for example, now I realize this isn't team sponsorship, but you know the Lemon Daddy ads that we see all over the place that Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect are Lemon Daddy guys. Calling my shot now. Jake LaRavia, you're next.
Next Lemon Daddy guy.
He's the next Lemon Daddy guy.
And he's a white guy on the Lakers, so that kind of adds to the Lemon
I'm just
Daddy.
saying there's a pattern.
Yes, there
I'm
is
saying
clearly
there's a pattern.
Clearly a pattern.
I'm not saying anything bad about Lemon Daddy.
No,
so it's
Lemon
clear.
Daddy's fine. I don't know what they are. Is that like a lemonade company?
No.
I think a
Or
lemon
is that-
log company.
Lemon log.
Yeah.
Lemon Law.
Lemon
Okay.
law, like for your car, like if you buy a lemon.
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay.
Right. I'm just saying that's the pattern thus far. So I'm calling, and Jake LaRavia and Austin Reeves share the same agent.
Oh, that's
so
right.
he knows the Lemon Daddy people.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, it would not shock me because I don't know if Lemon Daddy is bigger than Southern California. So if, say, Austin Reeves goes somewhere else next offseason, if they are Southern California exclusive, it wouldn't shock me if Austin Reeves is no longer a lemon daddy guy.
But it sounds to me like if Kawhi had walked across the street and gone to the Lakers, he wouldn't get the money.
Well, yes.
And that's still Los Angeles, in fact, worth more money.
Well, the biggest giveaway in all of this, to me, is you're paying him tens of $1 million as a pitch man.
Right.
Who does no pitching.
Does no pitching, yeah.
Does
a no-show job.
And has it in his contract, again, according to Pablo Torre, who's seen all these documents, if you don't feel like pitching the thing we're paying you to do, fine. Like, what does aspiration get out of this at all?
Right. So what penalty, if we do think they're circumventing, what penalty do you think they deserve? And we've got a history of some of this, like the Joe Smith trade years ago.
Yeah.
Did they lose 5 number ones?
So it was a fine, the largest in the NBA at the time. They lost 5 number ones, 5 years of number one picks. And then they had that Joe Smith contract voided.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, I don't think the contract will be voided. The fine is meaningless. In fact, I think it should be done on a scale. So, like $3.5 million for Steve Ballmer is like $1.2 billion.
It's like an island.
In the new CBA, according to ESPN, penalties can be up to $7.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Direct forfeiture of draft picks. The Clippers don't have a ton of draft capital over the next several years that they control.
That's what they should lose.
You can take I don't think it's all they should lose. You can void a player contract, like you mentioned, suspension for team personnel, which could also include Steve Ballmer.
Oh, no, not being able to sit
to Steve Ballmer, that is a big deal.
Oh, he loves that.
I think this is a case where Adam Silver, assuming the alleged turns into provable.
Yes.
This is a case where I think Adam Silver needs to initially punish beyond what is there. Uh-huh. And if it goes to arbitration, it goes to arbitration.
Right.
Because Adam Silver needs to reinforce that he's not just the player and owner's commissioner who is soft on blank.
Right.
But also, you need to take a hard stand, because if this isn't really felt, an owner like Ballmer or some of the other ones around the league that the CBA was theoretically created to help prevent them from spending their way into anything. Like, the truth is, in a couple years, the Clippers are going to have a ton of cap space anyway. They could theoretically bring in a bunch of free agents, and obviously the loss of draft picks hurts, but it doesn't wipe them out.
You lose assets to trade.
You lose assets to trade, but if you can theoretically clean your decks in 2027 and bring in a few superstars, you're not nearly as hurt as a team theoretically punished should be.
Okay, so I say 5 years, you lose your number one. By the way, so their picks aren't necessarily the best picks in the world, but who isn't looking for a number one draft pick when they make a trade? Like those number one draft picks, that's stuff you can use to acquire players.
I would look, if you're looking to do anything financial, I would look to take revenue away from the Clippers, because that's really the best way you can actually punish.
But how do you take revenue? You're saying the bottom line, you're going to take money from the bottom line of the
And that's what'll hurt Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, it's the only way you can make this actually hurt in a monetary sense. Like, if you're looking to hurt him monetarily,
right?
It's the only way you can do it, because, I mean, he probably has $7.5 million like in his wallet right now.
Right.
I would look to strip the Clippers of their Western Conference Finals appearance.
Really?
Yes, take that away from them.
You really want to take the banner down?
You take that. Not only would I take that banner
very
down,
very cherished Western Conference Finals banner.
You take that down, because that happened in this era of cheating.
Good point.
You take that down. They moved to the Intuit Dome specifically to get away from all those Lakers banners.
Yes.
You put all the Lakers banners up in Intuit.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea.
You hang those all up in Intuit.
They will still cover them up. They'll cover them up.
No, you're not allowed
to. Like they did it?
No, you're not allowed to. That is part of the punishment. You have to have all those Lakers banners in your building until the punishment ends.
I'm with you. And by the way, the public service announcement, plant a tree today in honor of Kawhi. Plant a tree.
What a troll.
He planted none.
What a troll that would be. If you're a Laker fan, plant a tree in Kawhi's honor.
Yes. Oh,
LA needs more shade.
That's beautiful. Yeah, you need more trees. Trees are good. Yeah. You got the oxygen part that comes out. I mean, it's good.
It doesn't look good.
All right, coming up next for you, can do some sports graffiti. 877-710-ESPN. First day of the NFL season tonight. Eagles, Cowboys, or as my family would say, Eagles. Cowboys. That game is on NBC tonight. We'll see our friend Matthew Berry on there tonight as part of the broadcast.
As
Bane. Brian, did
Allegedly.
you hear this? Brian Cohen thought that Matthew Berry was going to be the voice of Bane.
Would have been cooler.
Did you?
Yeah, it's Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows. It's not the Matthew Berry.
Didn't know there was two.
Yeah, the other Matt Berry. All right, so your call's next, 877-710-ESPN. By the way, Dodgers fair subject today. We covered that a lot. 877-710-ESPN. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station. The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Come for the prints, stay for the feel. Sunday Swagger delivers buttery soft, breathable polos and button-ups with 4-way stretch. Built to move from the first tee to last call. Find yours at sundayswagger.com.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening soon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Just 30 minutes south of Bakersfield. Experience 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all inside Hard Rock Casino Tejon. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason in Ireland.
All right, got a few lines open, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. Whatever you got to spare today, first day of the NFL season. Tonight, Jerry Jones, I hope, crying on the sideline. We're going to get a lot of Jerry Jones cutaways tonight.
That's all he wants.
And the Dodgers get blanked by the Pirates. What the hell is going on? They're under 500 now since the All-Star break. What's wrong with them?
Or you can be mad about Mace's Keanu Reeves movie rankings that we did at the Before the Growl.
Yeah, Sonic Hedgehog 3. Best Keanu Reeves movie. 877-710-ESPN. Let's start out with David. David in Bell, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, David.
Hey, guys. I think the reason why the Dodgers are doing so poorly is Michael Conforto. We need to bench him. We need to stop the Mookie experiment and as shortstop, put him back in right field, and just go with the team we have now.
Okay. That is interesting. Mookie, from everything I understand, not moving.
I don't think Mookie at short's the problem.
No.
Especially once you get Edman back and you can reconfigure
Move
things.
Edman to center.
And sit Conforto. Mookie's not the issue.
Yeah, no. And Conforto is just a buff. I mean, they just guessed wrong. Andrew Friedman guessed wrong. Michael Conforto.
The summer of Andrew Friedman. We talked about not his best.
We talked about it a lot, yeah. 877-710-ESPN. Let's go to Nick in Long Beach. Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Nick?
Yeah, I got the what the penalties should be for the Clippers. But first I want to say Mookie at shortstop is a problem because he's not playing right field. He's a Roberto Clemente-esque 6 Gold Glove right fielder. Teoscar can't get to the balls down the line, can't get to the balls on the track. Mookie's being selfish. He's a below average, if you consider his offense, below average shortstop this year. Dodgers don't have it this year. As far as the Clippers, few things. Number one, the salary cap should be reduced by $28,000 for 5 years. Number two, Kawhi Leonard should be fined $28 million. $28 million, I mean the salary cap. $28 million because it takes two to tango, and he was complicit.
Yep.
And number three, they should have to change their name to Los Angeles Bitches because that's what kind of move that was. Very bitch-like.
Okay. I like that. Thank you very much for the call.
I don't think Adam Silver's going to approve that last
No,
one.
I don't think he's going to do the B thing.
No,
that's not his style
No.
at all. 877-710-ESPN. Damn, got a couple lines open. Jump in here. 877-710-ESPN. Let's go to Ian in Long Beach. Ian, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Ian.
Hey, guys. So it was funny that Emily met skeletons in the closet with the NBA, and we're talking about Adam Silver because the man is very thin. But what he needs to do is we're no longer need to protect the Lakers because now they are owned by a multinational billionaire, as is every other NBA just about. So they don't need to protect each other. Just go in front of the owners and say, spend what you want. You know, you can all do it. I'm not going to.
Wait a minute. What you're saying is eliminate the salary cap altogether?
Yeah. Why couldn't they just spend what they want?
Well, that is called capitalism. I just don't know that the NBA wants to engage in that.
Especially, too, like, there's been a lot of talk about how the NBA, we're already in, like, the venture fund capital era and the tech pro era. There's been talk about, sovereign wealth money potentially coming into the NBA and cross sports.
Sure.
If it's unlimited, uncapped, in a lot of ways, probably shadowy money, things could start getting pretty dicey.
I think there should be no salary cap in any sport. Let everybody make whatever they can. And these guys, as he pointed out, it's a bunch of hedge fund guys now. They can spend.
Well,
And this is a free market, like baseball, free market. Spend what you want. Just because you spend a lot doesn't mean you're going to win. Dodgers may prove that this year.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the argument for it, but a guy like Steve Ballmer, who is, I believe, the 6th wealthiest man in the world,
right?
Even by billionaire standards, he can afford to outspend all of these guys many times over in a market like L.A.,
But you don't think Mark Walter can spend him penny for penny?
No.
Well, I mean, not penny for penny,
No.
but you don't – wait a minute. You don't think Mark Walter can keep up with Ballmer?
I think if Ballmer really wanted to go to the mattresses with money, I think he can afford to outspend everybody.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Everybody.
But you know what I'm saying about capitalism?
Yeah,
Make what you're worth. That doesn't happen in the NBA. Like in an uncapped world, how much does LeBron James get paid?
Probably $100 million a season.
$100 million a season.
And Pablo Torre's podcast a lot. He talks a lot about how Steve Ballmer struggles with the cap because it's just not in his nature.
Yeah,
like it's not in his wheelhouse to deal with someone saying basically no to him. Because the part of like Silicon Valley is like you break through the walls, you take no for an answer.
We'll break things.
Well, but also too, if you can afford any fine and any punishment without it hurting, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like what? Unless Adam Silver, like I said, I think needs to go beyond what we've seen as like the maximum fine if it turns out Steve Ballmer did everything that is alleged to have happened, because otherwise you're not really going to be able to hurt him.
Let's go to Adam in Santa Monica. Adam, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Adam.
Hey, how's it going? So Mace, just first off, terrible Jay Cutler guess with that game.
That was a bad guess. You're absolutely right. I'm not going to be good at this game.
But I was just saying, because you guys have talked about why Shohei can't pitch out of the bullpen because he'd have to go warm up. And can't he just warm up in the clubhouse, like where they have the batting cage and stuff when he warms up as a DH.
You're saying
so he doesn't have to go to the
you're
bullpen?
saying use him as a reliever or use him as a starter?
Use him as a reliever and just have him warm up in the clubhouse instead of.
Okay, here's the problem with that, Adam, and this will probably change your mind. If they use Shohei as a reliever and he leaves the game, you also lose his bat.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like as a closer, though.
Oh, yeah, as a closer.
I mean, I'm not a Dodger fan, but all you guys complain about is that. So
the problem is, though, if he has a bad outing and blows a save, then you don't have his bat to try to get the runs back.
Right. Now, in the case of closing, right now he's pitching like once every 6. He's pitching once a week. Are you telling me that all of a sudden you're going to throw him 3 times in 5 games? It's just not. It's not smart. And it's not looking out for Shohei's best interest. I mean, I love the idea of Shohei closing, but I just think theoretically it doesn't work.
I don't know if it doesn't work because, like, we're looking to see him get up to, say, 5 innings, 5
Correct.
to 6 innings.
He threw 5 his last start.
Over the course of a series, if he was a closer, I doubt he pitches more than 4 to 5 innings anyway.
But there's a difference between starting and then warming up to come in from the bullpen multiple times in a series. Like, I don't want to risk Shohei's arm.
No, what I'm saying is I don't actually know if it is a risk. What I'm saying. I think we are all assuming that it's a risk.
Yeah, Dr. May says it's a risk.
Well, if Dr. May
says it's a risk.
I'm just saying I don't actually know if it is a risk to do it that way, like a physical risk.
Well, it's not accidentally. It's not accident that he's pitching once a week. Well, he's not even. He's not even in a 5-man rotation.
Sure, but he's also a starter. Like, he's a starter with a deep rotation, and because he does double duty, and if they don't have to overtax him, they won't. I'm just saying I don't actually know if it actually is more dangerous for him to pitch 1 inning over the course, 1 inning 3 times over the course of a series.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to have to close every game, at least.
We hope he does.
No, you hope he doesn't. You hope he doesn't have to close
I
out.
hope we get a successful save in every one of those games.
Well, what you hope is there's no need for him to actually him to save it. Because you've got a big enough lead, you can put in whoever.
I find it hard to believe that they would use Shohei multiple times in a series. So Tom Hofarth, who's great guy and writes, I think, Farther Off the Wall.
Mm-hmm.
His idea was start Shohei in every game 1. Game 1 is Shohei. Don't worry about him coming back for game 4 or game 5 or whenever that happens to be. Just start him 1 time. Then he's into that once-a-week schedule, which is the schedule he's been pitching on since his days in Japan.
But hasn't there been an issue with what you get from him the next day after pitching? Like, after a start, there's been some concerns about his offense the day after a start.
Well, and you want to throw him multiple times?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the effect is 1 inning in a game versus, say, 4 to 5 innings in a game the next day.
Right.
Like, we don't actually know.
Let me get one more in here because this is interesting. The Compton Food Critic is online, live from Compton.
Nice.
Hello, Compton Food Critic. What's happening?
First, let's save Doolin's Restaurant, and let me get to the Clippers.
Yes.
They stay cursed. I don't care what it is. They stay cursed. Kawhi should have been a Laker.
No, man.
Should have been a Laker.
Lakers dodged a bullet with this one, Compton.
There was a minute there. Remember that night where we thought, oh, man, they're getting everybody. They're going to get Kawhi, too. And, of course, it didn't happen. Look, the Clippers, I don't know if they're cursed, but they've got a great organization. They just don't win and haven't.
I have had a theory for a long time about the curse.
Yep.
The curse, if you believe in it, will never be lifted until they formally ban Shelley Sterling from any.
She's still there, right?
She's still the number 1 fan.
Yeah.
Remember, it was contractually obligated that when Donald Sterling sold it, she was the number 1 fan.
Yep.
She was complicit in everything
so you think
that he did.
Ban Shelley Sterling.
Until Shelley Sterling is formally disassociated from the Clippers,
they're cursed.
The curse remains.
It's just the Sterling curse.
Google, all I'm going to say is Google Shelley Sterling inspector.
Okay.
Inspector.
What meaning?
She used to pose as a fake inspector.
Okay.
Doing inspections
and kicking
of the
tenants
slums.
Out?
Yeah, of the slumlord tenants that Donald Sterling had.
So her full-time job is Clipper fan number one.
Yeah.
And on the side, she's a slumlord.
Well, she was. She was. Like health and just Google Shelley Sterling, health inspector.
Yeah.
This stuff all came out in court.
Okay.
She was 1,000% complicit in everything.
Okay.
You got my joke? Inspector.
I
hardly know her.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There we go.
That's a good line.
I'll be here all week.
All right. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti is sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. It's Eagles, Cowboys tonight. Are the Eagles going to repeat? Are we going to see Jerry Jones cry? And will the Eagles actually be on the sidelines when they reveal the championship banner? All that stuff is coming up next for you. Mason in Ireland, Andy in for John, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today.
Legends Attic, a unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles.
Find out more details at ESPNLA.com.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to SoccerDreamTicket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
NFL fans, Week 1 is your shot to play free and stack $1 million cash bag with DraftKings Pick 6, an official partner of the NFL. Here's how. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, DraftKings' easiest way to play fantasy, enter for free, and pick more or less on 6-player stats for Week 1. Share your link with friends to add more cash to the bag and get bonus shots to win. Hit all 6 picks, and you'll be splitting the bag that's already at $1 million or more. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, use code KSPN, opt in for free, and start stacking entries for NFL Week 1. Zero cost, huge upside, in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. Must claim token for free entry in bag builder contest. Only perfect entries earn a share of the cash prize. Tokens are single use and expire September 8th at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
What if a quarterback completed 4 out of his 5 passes, or a point guard hit 4 out of 5 shots from behind the arc? Well, now, when you're hiring, you can play at that level, because 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter's technology hustles to find skilled people for your job, and you can invite your top picks to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
Beyonce's birthday. You know
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Beehive. This was the Cowboy Carter song that was huge.
And ain't no Texas.
What's that?
It ain't no Texas like the Cowboys playing tonight.
Exactly.
But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
So, Bergman, you're jumping all over whatever my take was. Actually, wasn't
it's
my
not your take.
I think it was Tom Hofarth's take.
The blue review. Yeah, you've talked about it the last couple of days.
I like this idea. I like the idea of Shohei pitching Game 1 in every series. Then you don't have to worry about him coming back for Game 4, Game 5. None of that. Just focus then on offense.
So I think there's something there that there is a possibility of him pitching one game.
Yeah,
I think you have him pitch the game that is the day before an off day. So if
that's interesting.
So if it's Game 2 and the off day is before Game 3, then pitch him Game 2. If Game 1 happens to have an off day right after, then cool, pitch him Game 1.
It's pretty unusual, but...
right? Yeah, exactly. So if off day is after Game 3, then pitch him in Game 3.
Yeah.
So wherever that is, if you want to do one time per series,
that gets back to what I was saying before, that we've seen a decline in Shohei's offense the day after a start.
So Andy was 100%.
Is that
right.
100% true?
Yeah, he is horrendous the day after.
Although,
there's stats
but he's
on it.
Good in the game that he's pitching.
Yeah, the game that he's pitching in, he's good. It's the day after he is just a mess.
Greg, we talked about this last week during first pitch. I am a bit concerned with a recent trend that the more Shohei has been stretched out, the less productive he's become offensively the day of that start.
So
that game,
it's too and we talked about it before. You're right. It's too small of a sample size. And the last time he pitched, he went 5 with 9 strikeouts.
Right.
So so it's kind of tough. He's had 3 chances to go 5.
Right.
He didn't. And the first one was against the Angels, and he went through 4. He was great.
Oh no, but I'm talking about purely his offense, though.
Oh,
his offense in these games
after
in the games as he's been stretched out, which is a small sample size because we've only recently come to a place where they're trying to get him to 5 innings.
Right.
His offense in this small sample size has been less productive.
So I think it might have been the Angels or it might have been the Rockies, but he had a triple in his first at bat of I think it was the Angels.
See, it's the game he pitches, he's okay. You're right, Bergman. The game after, he's 2 for 20 in 5 games played the day after he pitches with 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 8 strikeouts. He's batting 100 the day after he pitches.
And then they sat him the last time that they had the chance to sit him after the time he pitched. So
okay, I'm gonna go with the blue review take. I like that.
I like that.
I like
Send that to Tom Hofar and say, hey, I have a new theory for you. It's the blue review theory.
So the day after. So in other words, he pitches the day before an off day.
Day before an off day, and then that doesn't affect his bat then, because the one thing you want is not affect his bat.
So what's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him and which?
No, what's wrong with them?
The
Dodgers. What is wrong with them?
I listened to this morning's Blue Review. That was depressing.
Yesterday was one of the more frustrating games I've watched this entire season.
Hey, bases load, second inning, nobody out. How do you not cash that in?
And then bases loaded, 2 out, and then 2 on, nobody out, and nothing.
0 for 7 with runners in scoring position.
I mean, I get the whole thing that a lot of those times it was the bottom of the lineup. It was Andy Pages, and there was Alex Freeland, and then it was Kike Hernandez. But Andy Pages is great against the Pirates this year. He's batting like 600 against them. Freeland is a mess. He's good defensively.
He's a mess.
PK, you kind of expect him to do some. Max and Edmund are coming back next week.
And Edmund goes to center, Teoscar to left.
That's what I'm
hoping.
hoping.
To right makes the most sense.
Makes the most sense, but they might, move him down to second. I don't know what they're going to do, but all I know is that Michael Conforto is batting 5th again today. Why is he batting 5th again today?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's batting 5th.
No.
Yes. In a game you must win.
Right.
You're having Michael Conforto in the 5th spot.
Greg is correct.
When multiple times.
This is the lineup today? Michael Conforto is 5th in the lineup?
Yes. So when we've been having so many bases loaded situations and you want somebody that's possibly going to come up with the bases loaded, the 5th spot's a big spot for that to happen in, and you're going to have Michael Conforto in there today.
Wow.
Who has pictures on him? Or on Dave Roberts? He's got to have something. Something is going on that they keep putting this guy out.
It's a check. The Dodgers invested. Now, in this case,
it's down to like $3-4 million at this point.
They have given him every chance in the world to be successful. Every chance in the world. It's just not there. Got a little breaking news. Surprising. Amari Cooper, 5-time Pro Bowl wide receiver, has shocked the NFL by announcing his retirement just 9 days after signing a 1-year deal to reunite with the Raiders. So,
yeah, I saw that earlier.
What? He just signed, and now he's done.
I mean,
he got to the building and said, "Nope."
Yeah.
He's like,
or he wanted to
that
retire.
Tom Brady guy, that Pete Carroll guy, that Chip Kelly guy. I don't want to deal with any of that.
Now, I am personally on the Raiders this year, very high on the Raiders.
Good. You should be.
In fact, my first pick in my fantasy football draft last night was
Ashton Genty.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a beast.
Yeah, I think he's going to be great.
Yeah.
So
Are you optimistic?
I am optimistic. I actually have them around 9-8 or 10-7.
Yeah, I've got them between 6 and 9 wins.
6 and 9 wins. It's like, and that's all that is. It's just a change of a direction of a ball.
Yeah,
a ball bounces a different way into Max Crosby's arms, and then you move on and you win that game, or it's an interception and goes the other way. It could very easily happen.
I actually think if Amari Cooper, because he arrived with the Raiders unhappy, better that he's retiring. Just get him out of that, especially at a time where you brought in Pete Carroll very specifically to change the culture. Like, he is being brought in to help create a culture for whoever succeeds him, because he's obviously, at his age, not the long-term forever coach.
Yep.
You want to get off to the start in as many positive ways as possible. If Cooper's unhappy, good.
So
get
what
rid of him.
are the Raiders doing at wide receiver now?
So it's Jacoby Myers, and there's a.
But he was unhappy at one point too.
Yeah,
right?
he's unhappy right now. But I think they're going to be just fine. Geno Smith is a much better quarterback than what you had in Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell.
Hey, here's a little nugget.
Kenny Pickett's the backup now. That's not anything good, but it's better than
3 years in a row. Geno Smith top 8 in QBR.
Love it.
And you have Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers is basically
he's really their number one receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
100%.
And you know what? Sometimes everybody's unhappy, and that's why we need better help, right, Base?
That is why we need.
I'm not prompting you for a read. I was just trying to drop it in there.
It's for a read.
It's time for me to do this.
Apparently, I missed something. Yeah.
But I also watched Amari Cooper as a Raider for a long time, drop deep ball after deep ball after deep ball.
The tread was off the tire.
Yeah, well, no. When he was.
No, I'm saying right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's fine. I like if he wants to retire as a Raider, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not disappointed that Amari Cooper's is retired.
Just to try to give the Dodgers, Dave Roberts, Andrew Friedman, whoever's the decision makers, some type of benefit of the doubt, like maybe they know something we don't. I looked up Michael Conforto's splits, batting fifth.
Don't do it.
They are like the worst of any.
It can't be good if he's batting 180.
He has been terrible.
Well, don't worry. It's a soft spot in the lineup. They're just facing that Skeens guy.
Right.
Do you know what his OPS is? Batting fifth.
Just what his OPS is below 700 just in general.
Right. But by even those standards, his OPS batting fifth.
125. What is it?
It is a robust 448.
Well, maybe this is what they're looking at.
448.
It looks like Conforto has faced Skeens already.
Okay.
0 for 2 strikeouts.
Oh, wonderful.
He is batting 160 in the 5 spot.
In this situation, why don't you move Pajes up to there? He was the only one that hit Skeens when they were in L.A. So I don't understand. I will never understand. And Emily had a great line. He has trees on them. He has trees on Dave Roberts. Trees. Like from...
from Kawhi?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, trees. I want to plant a big tree right here in front of Crypto in honor of Kawhi.
You should.
The Kawhi tree.
The Kawhi tree.
Yeah, this would be the troll from Laker fans.
This
plant
would be the
trees,
one tree he's
plant
actually
trees in Kawhi's name. But all in Kawhi's name.
I have a bunch of trees from my bar mitzvah that may or may not have actually been, planted in.
They're all in Israel.
Yeah, they're all in Israel. We can just do that.
Yes.
I didn't go to bar mitzvahs as a kid. So is that a common gift? Is to get a tree?
Oh, back in the day, I don't know if it is now, but back in the day when I always got my bar mitzvah, everybody got trees.
Tree planted in your name in Israel.
Did you have one of those big bar mitzvahs where everybody showed up and it had a theme and all that? You did.
Yeah.
What was the theme of your bar mitzvah?
It was like a UCLA theme, which was shocking.
Oh,
So shocking.
Yeah.
But no, we had my my front. It did in my house, which was really cool. So the ceremony was in the backyard, and in the front yard was the reception. And we had one of those spider walls that you had to like jump and you stick to the wall.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then we also had one of those ladders that you have to climb to see if you can get to the top.
Right, so it was like a skills
Yeah,
competition.
it was fun.
Your theme was feats of strength.
So yes, but like everything was in blue and gold, and there was like candy. It was fun.
Boy, you got to be feeling good about the Bruins, huh?
Why do we keep bringing up the bad
good
stuff?
about the Bruins?
Hey, they said they were close.
Wow.
Yes, Deshaun Foster said they were close, which is one of the most asinine things a coach to say.
They were in the ballpark. No, actually, just in the ballpark.
No, they were actually there.
Yes,
but their defense wasn't.
Present.
It was just them missing tackles over and over again.
God. Do they
Brutal.
lose at UNLV?
I hope not. So they have to win these next 3 games to have any shot at this season.
Any shot at what?
What
are they playing for?
At least making a bowl. Like, it's a 6 wins. They have to win these 3 to make a bowl. Hey, it's possible. If they win these next 3 games, I feel good about them. If they lose 2 of the 3, they're going to get a 3-win
They need to think
season.
of little Greg at his bar mitzvah.
That's
Little
right.
Greg,
at his UCLA themed
stick
bar
into the
mitzvah.
wall on his little ladder.
Come on, Nico Yemeleva. But
There's
although
a
he's
whole
all
forest in Israel. All right, Bergman.
You got
thank
him too, right? You got trees planted in your name.
Oh, yeah.
What time is the Blue Review on every day?
The Blue Review is on at 6:30 in the morning every single day.
And you're part of the morning show also?
Yep, part of the Son and Cat morning show. And
how's that going? I've not been up that early. That'll surprise you. Not been up
I'm
that
not
early.
shocked by that, but I thought you were going to watch the YouTube hour. You said you were going to watch the YouTube hour.
Today was really busy. I didn't have a chance. But I did watch the YouTube hour yesterday. I saw Abner Gadd on the YouTube hour.
Oh, yeah, he was on there.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of the Pablo Torre when we had him on yesterday?
Oh, I played clips from him, but I didn't see it. He's always finding stuff out, isn't he?
That's
like
what
his
he does.
whole thing. He finds stuff.
Pablo Torre finds out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Bergman, thank you very much. Coming up next for you, Michael Wilbon hates this certain conversation that we're all having right now. Plus, do the Eagles have a shot to repeat? They're on the field again tonight, or for the first time tonight, to defend their championship. And will they actually be on the field when they reveal the banner? That's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about AARP. Okay. That was very smooth. I still can't find the... There it is. Okay. This year, now this is serious. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, which is a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades now, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty and given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. It's a promise that continues to support workers, retirees, and their loved ones through life's most important stages. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you have earned through a lifetime of hard work, so they're there for you now and for generations to come. Learn more at aarp.org/ca. That's aarp.org/ca, paid for by AARP California. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today.
Legends Attic, a unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles.
Find out more details at ESPNLA.com.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retrovan Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Make noise without saying a word. Sunday Swagger pairs head-turning prints with buttery soft, breathable fabric and 4-way stretch in polos and golf apparel that move on and off the course. Patterns come in men's, women's, and youth. Upgrade your golf fits at sundayswagger.com. Mason, Ireland, on 710 ESPN.
Shohei Ohtani and I have something in common.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't believe it.
We do.
Does he call in sick a lot?
No.
Okay.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, Kelly Clarkson, the first American Idol. You think this is her biggest song?
I would say probably her biggest song. It was like when she was maybe at her peak power,
right?
Like 2005 era. And today, on this day in 2002, was the day that she won. She was the very first crowned American Idol.
So best American Idol is
Jennifer Hudson.
Finished 6th.
She's got the best voice of anybody who's ever been on that show.
I would argue that Kelly can sing anything, anybody's songs ever, and kill them.
I will just say
she's really good. I'm not taking that away from her.
I will just say, don't forget, Jesus Take the Wheel, Carrie Underwood. What are you about? She's
I don't
huge
love
in
Carrie
country.
Underwood.
You don't
love Carrie Underwood, no. But before he cheats,
That's
good.
cheats.
You know what Kelly Clarkson is? And I've seen this because whenever my parents are visiting, my mom watches a lot of daytime terrestrial TV.
Yeah.
Like a lot of,
terrestrial
TV. She's a really good talk show host.
She is.
She's actually very good
She's
at it.
fun. She's engaging. I like her a lot.
And she also is a great, in terms of singing, cover artist. She sings other people's songs better than she sings her own songs.
I just heard her do the Bonnie Raitt song.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
I don't love you if I don't. You know which one I'm talking about?
I'm
Bonnie
in love
Raitt,
for-
not Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, Bonnie Tyler, yes.
I can't.
I don't love me if you don't. Okay, anybody know that song?
I'm sorry.
If I do it again, will it help?
Yeah, do it again.
More time.
Okay. I don't need to love you if I don't.
I think that's Bon Iver, no? I think it is.
Got him.
That's a real song. All right, so we're doing fantasy football today because today is the official day that the NFL season starts. Let's see. M, you got an A- according to me. I gave myself a B+, a B, and plus because it's me. And we have another lineup. Andy, you're going to try to guess whose lineup this is. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, we're loading up YouTube with all kinds of graphics and stuff. Definitely get there. You can see this lineup right now on YouTube.
So now my two choices at this point are Ireland and BC.
Ireland and BC.
Okay.
We're down to just
Got
that. Okay, so let's do this lineup. It includes Is that right? Joe Flacco?
Yep.
This must be a typo. Joe Flacco?
Go Flacco.
Kyler Murray.
Flacco.
Devin Achane. A-Chain, sorry. Brian Robinson.
Bijan Robinson.
Is this Bijan Robinson?
I think it's Bijan, yes.
Yeah, nobody.
Oh, this is Bijan.
Because Brian Robinson Jr. has a junior at the end, and he's with the 49ers.
Yeah,
and he's a
Bijan
backup.
is a great pick. Devontae Adams, love that. Devontae Smith playing tonight.
Tyler Warren, good pick.
Tyler Warren, Amario Hampton, who I think is going to have a really good year.
And that's two rookies, Tyler Warren and Amario Hampton, so you're kind of guessing on those two.
Okay.
And then Khalil Shakir.
Rams defense. Let me see if there's anybody else down there. Travis. Okay. That's basically the meat of the lineup.
Yeah.
Whose lineup is that?
I am guessing that this is Brian Cohen specifically because of the Hampton. He's a Chargers fan.
There's two
He's
Brians.
rooting for his guy.
And that is Brian Cohen's fantasy
Which,
football
by the way,
roster.
I like that selection. I like
thank you very much.
I like that.
I think my running back depth is the strongest I've ever had with Bijan Robinson, Achane, and
Ironically,
Hampton.
he does have Brian Robinson Jr. on his bench.
Oh, you do?
I will say
all the Robinsons.
And when I drafted him, he was the Washington starting running back. So I drafted him before he got traded. Yeah.
Okay, this is a good lineup. You're right. You've stacked running backs, which is smart.
And
quarterback, you play two quarterbacks?
Must start two quarterbacks.
And one of them is going to be Joe Flacco?
Only on the caveat of if you see at the bottom, I have Cam Ward. So Cam Ward is going to be my
The problem
second
is, though,
QB.
if you play in a two-quarterback, like must-start, quarterbacks go fast. They run.
They do.
through
They
your
were
draft quickly.
pretty much. I think I took Kyler in the third round, and he was by
I'm
far the
shocked
best.
he lasted
option.
that long.
Right, yeah.
Okay, based on running backs, I am giving you a solid B. Solid B, which you should take.
Nice.
It's hard to say. I think Omari and Hampton, by the way, is Matthew Berry's ride or
Did say
die.
his love of the year or whatever.
That's his big pick for this year.
It is a rookie, so you're kind of betting on something you haven't seen yet.
You know, here's the thing, though. I like having rookies on my roster because you never know when one of them is going to pop. Like, all of a sudden, one is Malik Neighbors. All of a sudden, one is C.J. Stroud. Sometimes, like, Cam Ward could be this year's C.J.
And
Stroud.
there's not a lot solidified for Hampton to take over, like to beat out. Like, I mean, it's
only
it's
under
only
Najee,
Harris, right?
And Najee's not a big gain guy. He's
Right.
kind of like your third down, 4 yards.
I
guy.
imagine they want to try to find ways to make it work with Hampton.
Yeah.
Right. And Harbaugh loves a running game.
Yep.
He loves to be in the trenches. You saw what Blake Corum did with Michigan when he was there. So also adds the Martin Hampton hype.
All right. So there you have it. I give that a good solid B, Brian.
Nice. Thank you very much.
I would have given him an A-.
Do you give him
That's
an
my
A-?
grade, too.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good roster.
Team.
All right. They're all over it, Brian.
Joe Flacco is going to have to carry me the first couple weeks. I need some points, Joe. Come on now.
The scariest words in America. Joe Flacco is going to have to carry me for a couple of weeks. All right, let's do some prize picks. So, Brian, you've played some prize picks for today. You've got action, right, tonight?
Oh, of course. I got, well, they're doing the promotion. Dak Prescott's got the free square today, so everybody should get on that.
Yeah, more than 0.5 passing yards.
Got to have one completion for a yard, and you hit that one. So I did that one with another one, Devontae Smith, as you see it on my fantasy team. So I thought, hey, why not throw a little fantasy team in there? He has to get more than, I think, 41 yards, and I'll get, I think it's like 3 times the money.
Yep.
So it's my money back. I bet another big one. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown. A.J. Brown, touchdown. Saquon, touchdown. And Hurts under 60 or 26 and a half attempts.
Yep.
Yes, less than. And there was one more I can't figure out. But that was a big one.
I got one ticket rolling tonight. I like A.J. Brown for 1 touchdown. I like C.D. Lamb for a touchdown. I like Dak Prescott. I took the freebie. And Saquon Barkley more than 96.5 yards. I think he's going to have a very good night. So
I'm sorry. Before we go to break, I just want to add this in here that Will Smith is going in for CT scan right now.
Yikes.
And it's unlikely to play this weekend.
Okay. Ooh. Boy, we hope that's not something. Anyway, Prize Picks. Let me get to this. Prize Picks is simple. You guys are playing, right? Have you signed up for Prize Picks more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections? If you get your picks right, you can cash in. They have the flex play. I'm actually doing a flex play. You can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. They got injury reboots. If your guy gets hurt in the first half, it's not going to count against you. Download the app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code MACE, M-A-S-E, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Coming up next for you, an amazing new Kobe Bryant mural. We'll unveil it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This fall, it's more than just football season on 710 ESPN.
It's family season.
What would you say if somebody took a big bite of sandwich and then put it back in the box and had all the other sandwiches around it?
The 710 crew is as close as it gets.
From sharing the mic to even sharing the same hamburger.
Mason bit into the burger. Chris then finished the burger.
The lineup kicks off with unsportsmanlike from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Then Sedano and Cap bring you the morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Plus, the YouTube-only hour from 9 to 10.
And I ate the burger.
The whole thing.
Ate the whole thing with the bite.
Swapped spit with Mason.
Right after, it's the Rich Eisen Show from 9 a.m. to noon.
Then it's Mason and Ireland, noon to 3.
Mason, what are you doing?
Shame.
Followed by the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show from 3 to 6 p.m.
But you'd eat a half-eaten sandwich. That's gross.
It's the brand new football season lineup, and you're invited to the table.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end September 30th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
How we doing work? 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse.
What is up, people? It is Thursday. It's the first night of the NFL season. Eagles favored over the Cowboys tonight. You know, I got involved in a project. You probably remember this. There was a beautiful Kobe Bryant mural downtown here with the angel wings and Gigi in it. Just spectacular. And it was unfortunately defaced. And when I heard this, I was like, you know what? We got to find another spot for this mural. So I reached out to Louis Slow Motions, who is a muralist who is responsible for the Kobe Bryant mural. We're going to reveal the location here in a minute. Thanks very much for coming on, Louis. How are you?
I'm good. And you guys?
Everything is great. So tell me, how long have you been doing these murals?
I've been doing murals since officially probably since a little bit before 2020. But, you know, I've been doing, wall art my whole life. So, yeah.
It's beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. And
thank you.
Describe the mural that you have created. It's if you're on YouTube, we're going to show you the mural. It's spectacular. Describe it.
So it's just pretty much it was a photo reference from, I believe, the press conference from Kobe's last ring he had won, and he has, I believe, Gianna was like 4 or 5. And, he has a suit on. She has a little Laker outfit on, but I kind of switched that in the painting, and I put her with the Kobe jersey, his rookie jersey. And, I just kind of like edited it in my own form, put some roses, the city of L.A., and then, of course, the writing, the Mambas Forever.
It's
and that's
beautiful,
kind of like
man.
Describes that, Thank you.
I want to mention when we originally put this out after the situation that happened downtown here with the mural, I said, somebody's got to have a wall. So this guy, Philip, DM'd me. He said he had lots of wall space, and he is at Vintage Wine and Spirits. This is in Van Nuys, 16938 Saticoy in Van Nuys, and it is just absolutely amazing. I'm blown away that you're able to do this in the first place, Louis.
Yes, and I thank you guys for being aboard and reaching out and getting that wall for me, and a great home for it, So it was definitely a project, too, when we had first did it, when we went back to redo it. First off, the project, when we first did it, I was kind of embarrassed of it, because it was kind of unfinished the first time we did it when Kobe had first passed, and we went on to do another wall. So with this happening, it gave me another outlet to kind of do what I want to do again. And we went back to the first wall, and, the first wall was just falling apart over the years. And it was time for a new upgrade on location. And this wall that Philip provided for us was just like what I've been asking for and wanted, So this is the one that the original, of how we planned it out when Kobe had first passed, So this I kind of really put my all into, and definitely look at. I don't look at the situation as a bad situation. It's kind of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So it got me to it got me to project what I really wanted to get out there in the first place. So it all worked out great, and I'm just happy for the opportunity and thankful for you guys, and it's awesome. So the world is nothing's happening to you. It's happening for you.
Sure.
And, if you keep a positive mindset, you're going to always come out on top with it, because problems only make our situation, make us stronger, So this was a situation where it was finally I get the opportunity to really, really showcase what I wanted to with this project in the first place, So just a better wall, just the situation, everything was just a lot better. I got to really get in there and do all the details I didn't get to really do with the first ones and all that. So it's a blessing, man, and just having you guys aboard and everyone that's been involved is just awesome, It shows our unity within LA.
From an artistic standpoint, what is it like trying to capture Kobe? Because I could see it being, a focus and a subject that is inspiring. I could see it being very intimidating and overwhelming. How do you go about portraying Kobe?
Man, yeah. First off, he's one of the hardest people to paint. And everyone came out and painted him, so it's kind of put a big spotlight on him. And, he's very difficult to paint, very difficult. And it's from the standpoint, too, is with all eyes on, the murals, we have a lot to, with the spotlights on us. So it's you do want to master that. You do want it to look like him. I'm a fan of all the Kobe murals. I don't care what anybody says. Art is art, and I appreciate it. And just how people are out there just doing, getting out there on the main stage, man, and being seen, and Kobe really brought that out within a lot of artists, man, and gave them that courage to go out there and do it. Because, like I said, he's very, very difficult to paint, man.
Yeah.
Him and Gianna. There's some images and all that are easier to paint, but difficulty, tones, everything. facial features. He's very, very difficult, So
yeah. Well, you did an amazing job, man. An amazing job. It is beautiful. We're showing it on YouTube right now on the ESPN LA channel, and we'll let everybody know that you can see this mural at Vintage Wine and Spirits on Satakoy in Van Nuys, and you will be blown away. Louis, slow motions, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it, and beautiful work, man.
Thank you, guys, and I appreciate you guys and everybody aboard in LA, and I do this for LA and Vanessa and everybody, man, all the Kobe fans, and and we're going to be adding a little bit more to it over as time goes by. So
nice,
but right now it's definitely there for viewing.
All right, well, keep us up to date when you add stuff. But in the meantime, definitely go check out this mural. It's absolutely beautiful. Louis, thanks so much for coming on, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for everything. God bless.
You bet. All right, there's Louis. Yeah, I mean, it was weird the way it came about because remember the mural was defaced, then Luca gave some money and it was recreated. Then that got defaced, and so now we've put this thing in Van Nuys, great big wall, Vintage Wine and Spirits, well lit and monitored and all that stuff.
I remember in 2020, when COVID and the pandemic and also like a lot of unrest all over the country, but also in particular LA.
Yep.
One of the things that jumped out at me was no matter what building or area had vandalism or looting or things defaced, the Kobe murals were always untouched.
Yeah.
And I think it's in part respect for Kobe and what he meant to the city.
Yes.
But I think also recognition, like, you are really putting your life in your hands. Like, this is a dangerous thing in this city to go out trying to deface a Kobe mural.
Yeah, what a dirtbag.
Like, it's a dirtbag.
Dirtbag.
But, like, you want to talk about somebody in this city who is lionized and loved.
Oh, my God.
Like, you are making a risky, dangerous move defacing a Kobe mural.
Yeah. Go check this out. It's beautiful. We got it on the YouTube channel. It looks absolutely amazing, and congratulations to Louis. We want to let you know that Will Smith, who last night you probably saw in the second inning, bottom of the second, had his hand dangling instead of behind his back, was hit in the hand by a pitch. The initial x-rays were negative, but he's now going for a CT scan right now. The Dodgers say, actually, this is, who's the reporter?
Fabian Ardaya said that it's probably unlikely he plays this weekend, and Ben Roortvedt will be active, and they will keep all three catchers active for now.
Okay, there you go. So we hope the best for Will Smith, man. We need Will Smith for the postseason for sure. All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some fast track. Emily's got stuff. Brian's got stuff. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah. Get him, George.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
This fall, it's more than just football season on 710 ESPN.
It's family season.
What would you say if somebody took a big bite of sandwich and then put it back in the box and had all the other sandwiches around it?
The 710 crew is as close as it gets.
From sharing the mic to even sharing the same hamburger.
Mason bit into the burger. Chris then finished the burger.
The lineup kicks off with unsportsmanlike from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Then Sedano and Cap bring you the morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Plus, the YouTube-only hour from 9 to 10.
And I ate the burger.
The whole thing.
Ate the whole thing with the bite-ins.
Swapped spit with Mason.
Right after, it's the Rich Eisen Show from 9 a.m. to noon.
Then it's Mason in Ireland, noon to 3.
Mason, what are you doing?
Shame.
Followed by the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show from 3 to 6 p.m.
But you'd eat a half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah.
That's gross.
It's the brand new football season lineup, and you're invited to the table.
All right, guys, I'm here with the Crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Okay, I understand that, you guys obviously have dealt with contractors, wholesalers, but is there a project too big? Is there a project too small for you guys?
No, not at all. No project's too small or too big. We could handle anything you need.
Are you kidding me? With as much as people love their pets now, people come in for carpet for their doghouse. So we can do a project that small, and we're happy to do that.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Em and Brian, what do you guys got?
All right, so we've all might have lived with somebody and then had to move out and you're on bad terms. Well, this got pretty intense over the weekend. A man hired a mariachi performer to play the entirety of the time while his ex was moving out of their shared apartment.
Man.
And so the mariachi player was just, singing beautifully, but singing very loudly and kind of annoyingly at the moving people out of this home. So, is this the peak of pettiness? What do you think?
I got to be honest, man. You want to hire a mariachi band for when I leave? Go for it. That sounds amazing. To have a mariachi band play me
for
off.
the entirety of the 5 hours you're packing up to leave?
Annoying. Yeah,
I love mariachi music. So
right,
for me, that
he's
sounds
not
great.
doing it because he loves it. He's doing it to annoy her.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm just saying, I get the music.
Have you ever been in that situation where you're living with somebody and then stop living with them because of conflict?
I have with roommates, not with like a romantic partner. And by the way, if you're on the YouTube channel, I believe they have the video playing in the background of what it looked like.
Of the mariachi, good.
But no, I've had bad roommate situations that I've had to get out of, which has been very tense. My parents had to get involved. It was a lot.
So I had a very rough relationship breakup many, many years ago, and we had a house in West LA. And when it came to the point of breaking up, he took the back of the house, I took the front of the house, and he used the back door, and I used the front door. And then I would hear music. The music was all, like, I would hear Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. I would hear things like Time to Say Goodbye, like that song. And it's just like, really. But that was a very rough period of time.
So was there any no man's land in the house that became like unsettled territory?
It was like a wall.
Did you literally put down duct tape like in the movies?
We didn't do that.
Okay.
But there was a door you did not open that kept us separate.
Who had access to like the kitchen? And
That was me. I got the kitchen.
What did he?
He got the pizza delivery. That's the way that went
Did you
down.
each have a bathroom?
Yeah, each had a bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, it was rough. And it was about 6 months.
Wow.
Talk about a Cold War. All right, what's
Fast
next?
track.
So the NFL Top 100 came to an end this week, earlier this
nice.
week, and I saw number one on the list, Saquon Barkley, is voted on by the peers. So this is all poll voted on by NFL players. It's a little two-part question here for you. So first of all, if you had a vote in this, who are you putting at number one? Who do you think currently is the best player in the whole NFL? And then what do you say about, is it a bigger accomplishment being voted by your peers, let's say, rather than, the writers giving awards? Does this mean more that's peer
That's
voted?
a good question. Does it mean more from writers or does it mean more from players? I guess players feels more important.
Assuming you know that your peers are actually paying attention, because like the All-Star voting, for example, in the NBA, is known for players not taking it seriously at all. But assuming that the players are taking it seriously, absolutely that means more than the writers.
Best player in the NFL?
I'm going to go Lamar Jackson.
And I am going to go Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how you go against Patrick Mahomes.
True. I have a story about this, though.
Okay, good.
So I worked at the NFL Films. I said the. I'm adapting your the in front of everything. I worked at NFL Films.
The NFL film?
In 2018.
Yeah.
And one of my tasks as an intern, I had to calculate these. So I got every team's ballots for the top 100.
Really?
And I had to,
You were like Price Waterhouse.
Yeah, and I had to type in what everyone desired, and I will tell you that they do not take it seriously.
They don't take it seriously.
They write, so we would get a stack, and it'd say, hey, Jaguars, Ravens, whatever. I pick up the Jaguars stack, and the entirety of 1 through 10 they ranked were just Jaguars players, or something like that. Like, they'd rank themselves. They would rank their friends, and it's anonymous. They don't write their name on them.
What about the ones where they have league executives, scouts, general managers, and coaches?
I didn't calculate that, but I do think that has bias in it.
Well, here's what I
Well,
would.
but you can't vote for your own player.
I mean,
if you're voting in that one, you've got to vote for other players.
Hate is a bias.
Look, it's impossible to remove bias from this stuff, period. Like,
Yeah.
all people have
It's
bias.
literally bias.
Right. Everybody has bias. There's no such thing as truly, like, objective, unbiased reporting, because you bring all of the information that you have into reporting or whatever. That being said, for this type of stuff, I'm not saying that, like, the writers in a sport know the sport better than the players, but for the most part, I do think they take their voting seriously. Whether you agree with their voting or not, I do think for the most part, they take it pretty
The
seriously.
writers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They talk about, I have a vote.
Well, particularly, too, like...
no matter what, you hear people, I have a vote.
Well, but also, too, like, a lot of these guys are aware that, like, I can affect different guys, their contracts, their money.
Their
like,
bonuses.
Right, their
all
bonuses,
that.
like, and they take that piece of it seriously.
Right, as they should. All right,
Yep.
so I think we've decided writers are actually the best at choosing players, right?
And have you guys both been writers in your life?
I've not been a writer in a while.
I've been a writer.
Andy's been a writer.
I've been a writer for years.
I've been a writer.
There's a
too.
bias.
I've been a writer. Do your research. I used to write a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got John Ireland's fantasy football roster. We've done everybody so far. We've got Andy's coming up. Here is Ireland. Ireland went with Patrick Mahomes really early in the draft because he always takes a quarterback early. His running backs, Pacheco from Kansas City, and he got Kyron Williams.
Touchdown machine.
Devontae Adams, is it Matthew Golden?
Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden from Green Bay,
Rookie.
which, who knows? Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lions defense. Also on the roster, Nick Chubb, Justin Herbert, Jalen Warren from the Steelers.
And his kicker is that kicker that hit that 70-yarder. And honestly, that's pretty smart to take that guy.
Right. You get more points the longer the field goal.
And also your fantasy league only does touchdowns?
Yep.
He's got a lot of touchdown-only guys.
Also, if I had known, like, if this had been first, like the first one I was picking, I would have nailed that this is Ireland.
Right.
Because it's a bunch of names,
Right.
and in particular, local names. Like, you've got Kyron Williams as a local name. You've got Amon St. Brown, who was formerly a local college player. You've got Devontae Adams, former Raider.
Pacheco is
now back with him.
A former name.
Pacheco has been in multiple Super Bowls. Like, this is a very Ireland roster.
Okay, I'm going to defend Ireland a little bit. He actually takes this very seriously, and he's not – I mean, this is not a bad team.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad team at all. I'm saying it feels indicative of how John sees a lot of sports.
Stars. He's a star hunter.
Star-driven town. Star effing driven town and local names I recognize.
Right.
Star effing driven
Didn't
town.
say it was a bad team.
Right.
Did not say it was a
Okay,
bad
what
team.
letter grade do you give Ireland
I'm
here?
going to give this a B+.
B plus?
I think it's the best one we have all day. I think it's an AA+.
Mahomes is not a great fantasy quarterback,
touchdown.
though.
I think for this, these guys will all Kyron Williams especially, if anybody on the Rams scores touchdowns, it's going to be Kyron Williams.
agree.
Devontae Adams, he's going to get those touchdown plays because he's so tall. He can be in the back of the end zone, get the corner touchdowns.
St. Brown is a very good touchdown.
This is all touchdown guys.
I will admit, I've never played in a touchdowns-only league, so this might be a better roster than I recognize. I just know Mahomes is not as good as a fantasy quarterback as people assume.
100% agree with that. And based on that, I'll give him the same grade that ESPN gave him.
Which was?
B. The B team. ESPN, by the way, gave me a C.
I think your team's better than a C.
And we play each other this week, me versus Ireland. The point spread is Mason -1. It's projected to be a 94-93 game.
All of these are better than my sister's.
Oh,
so
yeah?
my older sister Claire.
Yeah, Emily's sister's the worst.
She
Is this the down to fry sister?
she's DTF. Yeah, down to fry. She had a client meeting during our draft yesterday. And so I told her I had to come. I was like, hey, actually, you can kind of like plan your draft out so that like instead of just straight up auto drafting, it could draft what you want.
Right.
Like you can order it so it doesn't just automatically.
So you set up your order, your priority of things.
And she's like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. Just click around. And then she drafted in our league that does not need 2 quarterbacks.
Yep.
4 quarterbacks.
And you only play one, right?
Only play one at a time. Here are her quarterbacks. Josh Allen.
Wow.
Lamar Jackson.
Damn.
Jaden Daniels. And I think she has, not Drake May, but she's got like someone else really good. And
what do? You can only play one quarterback. What was she thinking?
Trade bait.
She's not thinking. Her auto draft is thinking. I think her auto draft, she didn't do it correctly. Maybe she didn't order them how she
I was
going to
say that's a bad job even by auto draft.
Right. And so, but the fun thing is that she's already had some trade requests and she's been getting some good players instead. So she might actually long-term benefit from this because these are like spicy trade bait. So, she can't play all these guys. They're very good quarterbacks.
She needs to pull off these trades quickly.
She already failed on one. She traded Lamar Jackson for Drake London. And I was like, you can get better than Drake London.
Come on. For Lamar Jackson?
Claire.
Oh.
What the heck, Claire?
Emily's
Boo, Claire.
sister. Emily's sister.
Anyway.
I was so pissed off last night because we got ready for our draft, and I was going to use Pro Football Focus live draft assist. So I'd done a whole bunch of mocks on PFF, and it was all set up. The league was synced. Didn't work. Did not work. So all of a sudden, the live draft assist, which I was going to use, failed, which meant I had to draft the team out of my head.
Okay, first of all, you did a good job.
It was reasonable. I'd done a lot of mocks, so it was pretty good.
Secondly, you need to stick Pablo Torre on those guys.
Oh, man.
PFS.
Torre. Find out what's going on with PFF.
To bring them down.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
No, I'm a subscriber.
Well,
I get good stuff.
Right, but they're ripping you off. They weren't there when you needed them most.
Florio's the head of that, right? Pro Football Focus?
No, that's Collinsworth.
Oh, okay.
Collinsworth's company.
Meh.
Yeah. By the way, do you use PFF?
Nah.
No. It's great. I love PFF. I look at it
How
every
much is your
single week.
subscription to PFF?
Too much.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
$75 a year.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah,
for the amount of money you're paying, they should be there in that live assist.
Damn, you give me a live draft assist.
Yes.
Please. All right, coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. This is an ad by BetterHelp. So I've talked a lot about this, my mental health challenges over the years. 25 years ago, man, I was a mess, and I got into therapy. And my life has been on the straight and narrow ever since. Maybe not the straight part, but definitely the narrow part. If you are going through it right now, you're dealing with depression or anxiety or trouble at work or trouble at home, all that stuff. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. They're fully licensed in the U.S., and they have a therapist match commitment. BetterHelp does the initial matching work so you can focus on your therapy goals. There's a questionnaire. They will help identify you the right therapist to potentially change your life. If you are going through it right now, get into therapy. You can find the right therapist with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Divot Grip, the divot tool for your putter. The Greenskeeper.
Roger Dunn. Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend.
Vista Paint, a stroke of brilliance. Precision color, championship finish.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived. Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with a home showdown against the Houston Texans. 2 elite quarterbacks, 1 electric game. It all goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Get your tickets today and bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium. To purchase tickets, head to therams.com/HOU, therams.com/HOU. We can't wait to see you at the season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. For the first time, you can stream all of ESPN all in one place. And guys, it's changed the game for me personally. All the best live sports, the most championship moments, studio shows, documentaries, and originals. Too many to even name them all. Plus, all these great new features like watching 4 games at once in multi-view. Your fantasy team updates live in-game. SportsCenter, customized just for you. They thought of everything to make this the ultimate destination for fans. Sign up for the all-new ESPN app right now.
Whoa! Jason Kelsey just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, a little fast track. It's M. You're up now. What do you got?
Ka-chow! Okay, first up, fast track. The movie Purge came out today in 2018.
Oh, God, I hate
and
that
the plot of The Purge is basically that in an American ravaged by crime and overcrowded prisons, government sanctions an annual 12-hour period during which all criminal activity, including murder, is legal in an attempt to kind of, quote, get it out of your system.
Yeah.
Kind of purge
Winnow
that
the
from
herd.
there. So, if The Purge happens, I'm assuming you guys aren't going to go around murdering people, but is there some sort of illegal activity that you would like to be able to do? Park wherever you want to, steal things. And what would you do in The Purge?
I have always, I've talked about this before on air. I have always wanted to be a wheelman in some type of crime.
Oh, a wheelman?
I want to be the driver. I want to be the wheelman.
You want to be Baby Driver?
Baby Driver.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Or I would, yes, Baby Driver, Fast and the Furious.
Right.
Like, I've always wanted to be a wheelman. I have also always wanted to be an art thief because you get to be really sophisticated. It's really kind
And
of
you
a hard.
always get a good documentary afterwards.
Get a good documentary, usually get a good-looking lady. Like,
Yep.
it's a pretty harmless crime
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things. You're just stealing art from super rich people who probably have forgotten about the art, and they're just buying it for the status. They don't
Yes.
even care about the art. I probably care more about the art that I'm stealing than they do.
Right.
So wheelman or art thief?
I will seize
Just seize
control of Idaho's John Ireland compound.
Ooh.
I will seize it. I will take it. I will get the pontoon boat. I will get the golf clubs. I don't know what they'll do with them. I will get the. He's got the thing that goes down the side. Like is that called
Do
a
The Last of Us with the golf clubs.
Exactly. What's the thing that goes down the side of a? Is a ventricular? No,
I don't
Wow,
know.
You're smart. No, Brian.
Goes down the side
Andy?
of what?
Yeah.
Like the side of a mountain. They have a ventricular. He's talked about it. What is that thing? Goes
don't
down
know.
the side of a
Like
mountain.
a people mover?
somebody will have
Like,
that.
what are we talking
Plus,
about?
somebody will also have that Bonnie Raitt song for me.
Yeah,
I can't
probably.
believe you haven't
Wait,
found
what's
the
the
Bonnie
tune of
Raitt
it?
song.
Will that be playing in the background as you're seizing?
As I'm seizing control of the Idaho compound. And what would you do?
I think that I would take revenge against my enemies. I'll just say that.
Just that. Okay. You have an enemy's
Oh, my.
list.
Oh, I have a long list.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on it.
Brian, how would you do the purge?
I think, I've always had one of those dreams of the apocalyptic kind of thing. I'd hold up in a Costco or something like that.
Oh,
I'd
right.
take over one of those and hold
Pull up
and
in a Costco you can eat forever.
right. Just take care,
You're
get all the toys
barricading
out
a
of there.
Costco.
Right, yes, and I'm going to live in there and I'll be set for a while.
So weird. I don't go to Costco because I'm not a member. And I don't know somebody to actually get
You don't
me
know a
in.
guy?
I don't know the membership code. But my mom has one of these gigantic pumpkin pies. Have you seen the pumpkin
Oh, they're only
pies from
$5
Costco?
too.
They're like 2 feet in diameter. They are huge. And how much, Brian? They're like
Pretty sure they're $5.
they're like $5. It is unbelievable. The stuff
Think of
that comes
all
from
that
Costco.
pie that you're going to be eating while barricaded inside
That's what I'm talking
Costco during the purge.
A lot of chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be good.
By the way, someday I will inherit a very large jug of oregano
Nice.
that Mom has. The gigantic amounts of spices at my mom and Leo's house.
Now, do they, I don't want to get morbid, like, do they both have to pass on before you get the oregano, or is it, like, specifically, is it Leo's
do they
oregano or
inherit the
Mom's oregano?
Yeah, I don't want to get into all that because they've still got so many years in front of them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, this can get it to be a touchy subject with
Right.
the will and things like that.
That's true. Well, he's my not stepdad, so I don't think.
But I don't
think
know.
I not get his oregano.
I don't know if it's his oregano. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
That's
I don't know.
All right. Right.
All right, so as we know, the Chargers and Chiefs kick off tomorrow, the first international game in
Yes.
this year's international series. And we
In
know
Sao
John.
Paulo, not San Paulo, as everyone wants to say.
Come on now.
Sao Paulo?
Brazil.
Yeah,
Down there.
Brazil.
As we know, John's opinion not a fan of these international games. He would
Right.
get rid of them all completely. It has been announced already next year the Rams will be the first team playing a regular season game in Australia. They'll be traveling there next year.
Oh, that's right. We're going to load up for that.
Right.
I think everybody's going to go
So
to that one.
my question, and I will say too, I saw some videos today. Scheffner was talking about it on McAfee that the field conditions down in Brazil not the best, kind of similar towards last year. They were hoping to be better, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. But if you had to choose one of these locations, let's say if you were going to one of these international games, and you had to go, you going next year to Australia, Brazil, Madrid, Dublin, 3 London games, or 1 in Berlin?
The Rams, by the way, are in London this year for a game against Jacksonville. I would choose Australia. I've only been there once. I was there for the Sydney Olympics in 2000. It is the most unbelievable place.
Australia's awesome.
Australia
I've been there as well.
is amazing. It's so hard to get to. It's like a 20-hour flight or whatever to get to Australia. But if you get there, man, Sydney's beautiful. Melbourne's beautiful.
See, Melbourne's great. I've been to Cairns as well. It's really, really nice.
The big rock in the middle surrounded by dingoes.
What I think is interesting about this question is whether you are choosing this from the player's perspective, like Brian just talked about, field conditions, things like this,
right?
Or if you're thinking about this from purely a travel perspective,
right?
Because Brazil sounds awesome to me, even if the playing conditions are potentially dangerous.
Yes.
Going to Brazil on someone else's dime sounds awesome. I've been to Madrid. Madrid is awesome.
Madrid's amazing.
Madrid, Spain in general as a country, it's probably my favorite place
Barcelona,
I've ever visited.
crazy. Yeah.
Barcelona's great. Mallorca's great.
They got them drippy castles in Barcelona.
It's drippy castle. I know what you're talking about.
Of course you do.
It's so great. I'm going right now based on these choices, either Australia, Brazil, or Madrid.
Well, you didn't even narrow it down. You just gave 3
I
cities.
skipped
Pick
a couple
one.
others.
3 of the 8.
What you picked 3 of the 8. Pick one.
Choose.
I am going to choose Madrid. I would love to go back to Madrid.
Okay. Em, where would you go?
Berlin was one of the choices, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Berlin. I've always wanted to go to Berlin. It's on top of my bucket list. Berlin.
They tore down that wall, by the way.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't need to see a wall. I see walls every day.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you know that there's a piece of the Berlin Wall at Universal in Florida?
No, really?
My sister
That's random.
took me there because she was like, hey, my little sister, Maggie, who lived in Orlando before, she was really obsessed with Universal Studios.
Okay.
And so she would go all the time. She said, hey, Emily, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, she's like, you're never going to believe it. And I was like, what? Okay. Then we walk to the Hard Rock Cafe on Universal City Walk there. And you walk around behind the building, not even in front of the building. And there lies a piece of the Berlin Wall behind the Hard Rock Cafe.
That's so
in
weird.
Orlando City Walk.
Wow.
I mean, just the Hard Rock Cafe in and of itself is random.
Although the Hard Rock Cafe, they're blowing up. Hard Rock Cafe is really expanding.
There's a resurgence of the Hard Rock Cafe.
I heard they're doing one.
They're building one in Vegas now.
In Vegas, they're doing one, and I heard they're doing one in Bakersfield.
Because, like, in the late 80s, early 90s, like Hard Rock Cafe, Planet Hollywood.
Planet
like
Hollywood.
the T-shirt.
Yeah, well, no, but the actual brick and mortar places, like, they were the spots to be for a while. Like, in the late 80s, early 90s, like, in L.A.
The Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square is beautiful.
I just think of it as such like a
antiquated.
You had to be there,
right?
Type of thing.
Well, people are still going.
I guess they are.
Yeah, still going.
Planet Hollywood's gone.
All right. Hey, wanted to touch on this real quick. Tonight, opener, the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles are favored in this game. Nick Sirianni said something this week, and I want you to know. I want you to answer. What's that, Em? You want to tease?
I want to see it hear it on the other side.
Okay,
yeah.
We'll hear it on the other side. That's called a tease. We'll do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Cosm. I'm telling, if you've not been there yet, man, what are you waiting for? It is spectacular, and it's officially NFL season, which means every game is back at Cosm. You can watch the games in shared reality. Feel the energy of the game in the dome and in the hall. This season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. And if you got a ticket to the game, you can get in there for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall, and don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu. Those Korean-style nachos so good. The lemon pepper wings are great. All the craft cocktails and beer you can want. If you want the schedule, go to Cosm.com. Find a spot, find a time, find a game. Maybe you want to go see The Matrix and check out Cosm. It is revolutionary. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I gotta do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
NFL tonight, getting some information in. It's called a funicular. It's the thing that Ireland has at his house that goes like from upstairs to down by the lake.
What is it?
It's like a cable car sort of situation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. And then we did figure out...
it's like the thing that we've been hearing about Frank McCourt building for years.
A gondola.
It's like a gondola.
It's like a gondola.
He has enough land to have a gondola?
Yeah. By the way, the
Compound?
song, I've been singing this song all day long. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Every now you can. All right.
It is really hard to know who's who between you and Bonnie Raitt.
Me and Bonnie.
It's exactly the same rendition.
Right on there.
I want to bring up one thing from earlier in the show. If
Yes.
you missed it, why would you miss it? Before the Growl. We do it at 11:50 every day.
Yes.
Can we review what you guys picked for the 5? They blind ranked 5 Keanu Reeves movies.
Yes, correct.
And actually, I don't even have you reveal it. Why don't you have to rewind in our live stream and
go
watch
it on the live stream.
What they ranked?
And you said something really important. So this is the hottest show on YouTube. Mason and Ireland is the hottest show on YouTube. Everybody is talking about it now.
Mr. Beast 2.
Exactly. And before the show starts, we do something called Before the Growl. And it's like a mini bonus segment with me and Em and whoever, ideally Ireland. I mean, in an ideal world, it's me and John. But that's happening every single day. So make sure you tune in early to the world's hottest show on YouTube, Mason and Ireland. All right, so let's do Andy's fantasy football team. We've done everybody's fantasy football roster today. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, you can actually see the roster as we talk about it. Now, Andy, you've got a 13-person roster, right?
Yes, and we play in a super flex league, so getting quarterbacks is very important because you can play 2, and there's a big run on quarterbacks.
You can or you do play 2?
You can. It is not mandatory, but people often do, and more importantly, with the drafting, they go fast.
Okay. What makes it super?
That you can play 2 quarterbacks.
Okay.
All right. So you have got Bo Nix, who I love this year. If I was sitting back 7th round, I thought I can get Bo Nix. He went just before me. Josh Jacobs, who is okay.
He's been pretty good.
Justin Jefferson, excellent. Tyler Warren at tight end, I like. Jonathan Taylor, I've never been a fan, but he is a bell cow running back.
He won me my league last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr., who I think is going to have a big sophomore season. Brandon McManus as kicker. Texans as defense. You've got the running back in Washington, the likely
rookie
running back, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Darnell Mooney, I like a lot. Tony Pollard in Tennessee, and Caleb Williams is the other quarterback you're going to play?
Yeah,
and Zay Flowers.
And Zay Flowers. Tony Pollard, by the way, is going to be getting a lot of work because Spears is out at least 4 weeks.
I drafted Spears because I'm sitting back and waiting for him to come back. But, yeah, I think this is a pretty solid roster. I mean, I would give this a good – and what would you give this roster?
So I think I'd give it a B+. Mm-hmm. I'm a little worried about Marvin Harrison Jr. I've had Josh Jacobs in the past, and he's been, at least for my league, so I don't know for yours, a little boomer busty. But Justin Jefferson's a fantastic. Tyler Warren's going to be a steal.
Yep.
So I think B+. Not quite A material, but B+.
And by the way, I think Caleb Williams is going to become a very startable quarterback.
So do I.
Yeah.
He's
as
got
long
Ben
as he
Johnson.
doesn't have interceptions.
He's got Ben Johnson, though, with that new offensive system.
Good receivers, DJ
runs.
Moore. Yeah, I like Caleb a lot this year. He's my backup quarterback. All right, so I gave everybody a B, except for me. I gave a B+. The plus is because it's me. So, yeah, there you go. There's your fantasy football. I get so excited for the draft. And I did so much prep this year. It's unbelievable. I did probably 100 mock drafts.
Whoa.
100.
That's a lot of mock
Just
drafts.
randomly. Like, for example, when I was on vacation, I just did, 5-6 mocks
Well,
a day.
You're a mockaholic.
I am a mockaholic. Thank you.
You also, though, correct? You play in a pretty big money league. Like your money, if I understand correctly, I thought because you play with some of these muckety mucks.
There's a payoff.
There's a payoff. So really, you're researching your investment.
Although, does anybody really do this for money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd like to win.
I do it for the competition.
And to
The money.
win the competition, you get money.
I do it for the. You're right. There's action.
What, are you claiming you do this for the art as opposed for the money?
No, it's
For the love of the game.
It's the entire experience. Yeah, it's for the love of fantasy football. That's why I do it.
No, I'm
It's
in it for the
love
money.
of the game.
I'm in it 100%
Good
for the
you.
money.
What's your grand prize?
I want to say our overall winner's probably anywhere from 700 to 1,000.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Something like
probably ours. Brian, what do you play for?
We have a couple different payouts. So, like, if you get most points on the league and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so if
we've
you
got a couple of
If
those,
you
too.
stack them together, it's like 1,800.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Mine's about 800 as well. But then, weekly winners, we donate that money to charity. So, like, you'll say,
that's
hey, I won week 5. I want to donate it to this place.
Yeah. Mine is we play for $10,000. No, I'm totally kidding. We play for about $1,100.
I was going to say,
it's no more than
John
anybody
Ireland.
else.
I was like, with John Ireland in the league, who knows?
Exactly. All right, so tonight, start of the NFL season. And Nick Sirianni, I want you to listen to what he says, and then I'm going to ask you a very specific question. Listen.
Yeah, I didn't know it was banner night. We won't be out for that.
Okay. So do you think, now I was at one banner night for the Rams when they unveiled the Super Bowl banner and they were playing Buffalo and we got destroyed in that game. Do you think that he will actually keep everybody in the locker room when they're revealing the banner in Philly tonight?
Yeah. I mean, you can't let some guys out and not
But
everyone.
Isn't that completely unorthodox?
It may be unorthodox, but if he's saying he's going to keep them in, my guess is because he feels like teams, for the most part, get kind of caught up and distracted in the moment of that celebration.
Right.
And it's particularly in the NFL, when you only play 17 games, every game matters a lot.
Yes.
And I think he probably wants them to get out, 1-0, wants to try to make that defense as good as possible of that title, and he doesn't want to get distracted.
Yeah, I didn't know it was banner night. We won't be out for that.
You think they'll be out there, Em?
I think they will. I think, Nick Sirianni is kind of a crazy person and talks out of his you-know-what sometimes. And so I think he tries to have this kind of like macho man mentality. I think they'll be out there if they care or not. But he's going to cry. He cries.
He's going to cry. That's why he doesn't want to go out there,
maybe
because he's going to cry.
It could be for himself. I do not believe him that he did not know it was banner night.
No, I believe he probably got the memo.
What other night did he think it was coming?
Yeah.
They already have their rings, because usually their teams will get their rings in the offseason beforehand so that people who have moved on to different teams can be there for the ceremony. So it's not like MLB where they do it the first night, first home game of their next season.
Right.
So they have the rings. I think it's just oh, by the way.
Yeah.
I was at the 2018 Eagles banner night.
Oh, you
and were? So I was living in Philly at the time, and my friends and I were like, who cares? Let's go and try to go to this game. It was really fun. Only thing is, it was delayed by 2 hours because of thunderstorms. And I had to work the next day at NFL Films. But it was quite the night, very long.
Yeah, interesting. I remember that night they had the Charger game, and it rained like crazy, and they had to delay the game because it's not a closed stadium.
There was a thunderstorm. There was lightning in the area. And I remember John Gruden was like, lightning, there's a roof.
Right, exactly. All right, there you have it. Coming up next, Game of Games. Now, it's Andy's game today. Do we have a score yet for the month of September? I know it's just been a couple of games.
It's been 2 games, and I won the first one of the month, and then Travis won yesterday.
And then I've won
0.
Okay. In an upset, I have not won. It's Andy's game today. You want to preview it all, Andy?
It involves tonight's NFL kickoff.
Well,
Eagles versus Cowboys.
How ironic. We will do that coming up next. Game of Games, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This fall, it's more than just football season on 710 ESPN.
It's family season.
What would you say if somebody took a big bite of sandwich and then put it back in the box and had all the other sandwiches around it?
The 710 crew is as close as it gets.
From sharing the mic to even sharing the same hamburger.
Mason bit into the burger. Chris then finished the burger.
The lineup kicks off with unsportsmanlike from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Then Sedano and Cap bring you the morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Plus, the YouTube-only hour from 9 to 10.
And I ate the burger.
The whole thing.
Ate the whole thing with the bite of it. Swapped spit with Mason.
Right after, it's the Rich Eisen Show from 9 a.m. to noon.
Then it's Mason and Ireland, noon to 3.
Mason, what are you doing?
Shame.
Followed by the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show from 3 to 6 p.m.
But you'd eat a half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah.
That's gross.
It's the brand new football season lineup, and you're invited to the table.
NFL fans, Week 1 is your shot to play free and stack $1 million cash bag with DraftKings Pick 6, an official partner of the NFL. Here's how. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, DraftKings' easiest way to play fantasy. Enter for free and pick more or less on 6-player stats for week 1. Share your link with friends to add more cash to the bag and get bonus shots to win. Hit all 6 picks and you'll be splitting the bag that's already at $1 million or more. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, use code KSPN, opt in for free, and start stacking entries for NFL Week 1. Zero cost, huge upside, in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. Must claim token for free entry in bag builder contest. Only perfect entries earn a share of the cash prize. Tokens are single use and expire September 8th at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time. Look who is going to play. It is DeMarco Farr. DeMarco, I don't think you've ever played Game of Games, have you?
I have played Game of Games a few times, but not in the last year.
Not in the last year?
Not in the last year, yes.
Well, it's the
and
same.
Travis won, right?
Travis did win yesterday.
Puts the heat on me.
So the gauntlet has been thrown down.
All right.
Andy Kamenetsky's game today. Andy, what do you got?
Well, as we talked about before, tonight's NFL season kicks off with the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. So this game will be trivia of different sorts involving Cowboys and Eagles.
Cowboys and Eagles.
Okay. I hope it's easy.
You'll tell me.
Okay.
To begin, the Dallas Cowboys' first Super Bowl victory came in 1971. Which Super Bowl was that with Roman numerals and such? Super Bowl V, Super Bowl VI, or Super Bowl VII? The Cowboys' first Super Bowl in 1971. Which Super Bowl was that? 5, 6, or 7? Mace goes first.
6.
Emily.
6.
BC.
7.
And DeMarco.
6.
BC, you should have gone with the crowd.
Yeah.
It was Super Bowl VI.
I had an advantage. I'm always the same age as the Super Bowl.
Okay. My rookie year was the 75th, so I was doing math real quick.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And that they beat the Dolphins the year before they had their perfect season.
Right.
What is the official name of the green in the Eagles uniform? Midnight green, Brunswick green, or cadmium green? Midnight green, Brunswick green, or cadmium green? The official name of the green in the Eagles uniform. Emily goes first.
Brunswick.
Brunswick. BC.
Midnight green.
Marco.
I'm going with Brunswick, the bowling ball.
Brunswick for me also.
Who said midnight?
Oh!
Ryan.
Everybody is now even.
It's
It is
midnight green.
midnight green since 1996.
I just thought, who would throw out Brunswick?
There is a Brunswick.
Oh, there is such a
played
thing.
them.
Okay.
And it's near Brunswick, like New Jersey,
Right.
Eagles, New Jersey.
Got it.
Put it
Mace,
in
I
there.
got beat by Coy Detmer
Is that
when he
right?
played for the Eagles.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? Yeah.
Who is the Dallas Cowboys' all-time leading passing yards leader?
Okay.
Troy Aikman, Dak Prescott, or Tony Romo? Aikman, Prescott, or Romo, the Cowboys' all-time leading passing yards? BC.
I'll take Aikman.
DeMarco.
think it might be Dak.
Mace?
I'm taking Romo.
Emily?
I'm taking Dak.
Mace is alone. It is
By how
Tony
much?
Romo.
He was there a long time.
34,183. He is above, I believe, Aikman. And then it comes
Then
Dak.
Dak. Okay.
Yep.
I knew Aikman wasn't up there.
So Mace has 2. Everybody else has 1.
Yes.
Who is the Eagles' all-time single season leader for receptions? So single season for catches. A.J. Brown, Zach Ertz, or Devontae Smith? Brown, Ertz, or Smith? All-time season leader for receptions. DeMarco goes first.
For the Eagles.
For the Eagles.
Ertz.
Mace.
I'll go Brown.
Emily.
Single season, right?
Yep, single season.
Ertz.
And DC.
Devontae Smith.
It is, in fact, Zach Ertz.
Wasn't that Wentz's guy?
2018,
right.
116 catches.
You know, they tried to make that a race thing.
Tried to make
that he was throwing to Ertz.
Really?
I kid you not.
Oh my
I know.
God.
It's
Because
wild.
it was Wentz and then Foles.
Yes, right. They only threw to Ertz. Right.
Everybody has 2 now, except for BC with 1.
Okay.
Which famous author is credited for first using the term cowboy in print? Thomas Paine, Daniel Defoe, or Jonathan Swift? Paine, Defoe, or Smith, the author first credited for using the term cowboy in print?
Okay.
Mace goes first.
I will say Swift.
Emily.
Swift.
Defoe.
And DeMarco.
I'll go Defoe.
It is, in fact, Jonathan Swift.
Oh, okay. Did you guys know that? Or just guess?
I knew it wasn't Thomas Paine.
Oh,
Because Thomas Paine is common sense.
Okay.
Thomas Paine, was he on the Declaration of Independence?
No, but he wrote Common Sense, which was used for the Founding Fathers as kind of like an idea before the Revolution.
I was back in junior high again.
Cowboy is derived from the Spanish word vaquero, an individual who managed cattle while on horseback.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia, which is never wrong, 2 types of eagles are considered indigenous to North America. One is obviously the bald eagle.
Bald.
Which is the other? The golden eagle, the solitary eagle, or the Pacific sea eagle? Golden eagle, solitary eagle, or Pacific sea eagle indigenous to North America? Emily goes first.
Very American, I feel like to go Golden Eagle.
Okay. BC.
Pacific Sea.
DeMarco.
I'll go solitary.
And Mace.
I'll go Pacific Sea.
Emily jumps ahead.
The
It is, in
Golden
fact,
Eagle.
the Golden
Wow.
Eagle.
Go America.
If you're looking to spot one, because we're all in North America, they are typically dark brown with lighter golden brown plumage on their napes.
Plumage.
Not Napes.
Napes.
Yeah, on their nape.
I don't know what a nape is.
Yeah.
Which of these legendary... that's
Plumage.
from Wikipedia, which, again, is never wrong. Which of these legendary musicians did not play on Beyonce's recent album, Cowboy Carter?
Okay.
Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, or George Clinton? Wonder, McCartney, or Clinton did not play on Beyonce's recent album, Cowboy Carter. Emily goes first.
Stevie?
Okay. DC.
McCartney.
I'll go the Godfather of Funk.
George Clinton.
George Clinton.
And Mace.
I'll go McCarthy. Or McCartney.
DeMarco catching up. It was, in fact, George Clinton.
We would have heard about that one.
Others who played on the album, Gary
Wait, what did Stevie do?
He played something. I don't know exactly, but he played something. Pharrell provided vocals. Dolly Parton provided vocals.
Shabuzi was in there.
Yeah, a lot of folks on this.
Okay.
Which was the first #1 song in the Billboard Top 100 for the Eagles, the band?
Mm-hmm.
Best of My Love, One of These Nights, or New Kid in Town? Best of My Love, One of These Nights, New Kid in Town. First #1 song for the Eagles. BC goes first.
One of These Nights.
Marco.
God, I have no idea. Give me the choices again.
Best of My Love, One of These Nights, or New Kid in Town?
I wish you could play the music. New Kid in Town.
Mace.
I'm going New Kid in Town.
And Emily.
Best of My Love.
Emily, great guess.
Oh,
great
what?
guess. It was
Wow.
Best of My Love.
Wow.
They had 5 total #1 hits, the 3 that I mentioned, plus Hotel California and Heartache Tonight.
Yeah.
So Emily is right now leading with 5. Mace and DeMarco have 3. BC sitting on 1.
And how many are left?
Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, plus a tiebreaker.
Okay. Emily, you got to go first from now on.
Okay.
You're leading.
The movie Brokeback Mountain was about 2 gay cowboys wishing they knew how to quit each other.
Yep.
The movie starred Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, but had been in development for quite a while. At one point, two well-known actors were slated to play the lead roles with Gus Van Sant as the director.
Okay.
Who were they? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, Matt Damon and Joaquin Phoenix, or Matt Damon and Brad Pitt? Damon and Affleck, Damon and Phoenix, or Damon and Brad Pitt were at one point slated to play the lead roles in Brokeback.
All great choices. I think it's Matt and Ben.
Matt and Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would go next? BC?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
BC?
The one with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt? Okay.
Phoenix.
Okay.
I'm going Phoenix.
It is, in fact, Phoenix.
Yeah.
So DeMarco and Mace are catching up.
A point.
Gus Van Sant doing that movie?
Gus Van Sant?
But also, Brokeback Mountain is perfect.
It's great.
As it is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
perfect.
great movie.
It's a great movie.
It is a very, very good movie. BC, I believe we're saying goodbye to you.
Bye, B.
Sorry, Brian. Good luck on Prize Picks tonight.
Hope that doesn't affect your Chargers.
Have a good opening night.
Thank you very much.
Invincible is a movie about Vince Papale, former semi-pro football player who managed to become a special teams player with the Eagles. He was played by Mark Wahlberg. Papale had 3 seasons with the Eagles, 41 games. Over-under, according to the consensus of my Google searches, over-under, how many tackles did he record? Over-under 25.
Vince Papale, the receiver?
He was a special teams guy.
Okay. All right.
Over under 25 tackles for his career. Emily still going first? Because she's
Sure.
Yeah, Emily's first.
Under.
She's leading.
You're going under?
Under.
DeMarco.
I'll go over.
I'll go over.
Emily.
took it.
Again?
Yes.
Wow.
I had a feeling.
It is,
Yes!
according to the research, it's either 20 or 0. But either way, it's under.
That's interesting.
Okay, that's interesting.
So Emily's
Emily?
up 6. You both have 4.
Okay.
Are we still alive? Are there 2 left?
There's only 1 left.
Oh,
Oh,
then
she
Emily
wins. There
Emily
you go.
wins the game.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise. This is why I didn't ask Travis.
Ah!
Do you guys want to play the bonus
Yeah,
just
play
for
the,
fun?
play the
Yeah.
bonus.
How many total combined wins as a franchise do the Cowboys and Eagles have?
Total
win.
combined wins?
Total combined wins
Okay.
do the franchises Cowboys and Eagles have?
Okay.
Okay, Mace, you go first.
I will go with 1,800. I don't
Emily.
even know if that's close.
I'm going to go 850.
Been around for a while.
BC?
1,000.
1,000?
900.
BC is the winner. They have 1,207.
1,207. Wow.
1,207.
So I wasn't too crazy
Dominant.
on that.
No, 638 for the Eagles, 569 for the Cowboys.
Okay, there you have it. Game of games. Congratulations, Emily, on the board for September. Ireland comes back on Monday, by the way. He's a little competitive.
Chomping at the bit.
A little competitive. Hey, tomorrow night, we are going to go see Cosm and the movie The Matrix.
Oh.
They've taken the movie The Matrix, and they formatted it for Cosm.
Really?
It is supposed to be absolutely...
When?
You want to come tomorrow
When?
night?
Tomorrow night, Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
7 o'clock tomorrow
Oh, my
night.
God. Get me in.
It's supposed to be just amazing. You're in. And right now you can be in to join us at Cosm tomorrow night. Call in number 7-877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. If you're calling number 7, you're going to be there with me and Em and DeMarco and a big crowd. I cannot wait. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
He's beginning to believe.
Yep. See,
I know Kung Fu.
See,
Show
bullet
me.
time and
Oh,
shared
my God.
reality.
Yes.
Crazy.
I swear that movie came from my brain.
All right. All right. Coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Make noise without saying a word. Sunday Swagger pairs head-turning prints with buttery soft, breathable fabric and 4-way stretch in polos and golf apparel that move on and off the course. Patterns come in men's, women's, and youth. Upgrade your golf fits at sundayswagger.com.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived. Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with a home showdown against the Houston Texans. 2 elite quarterbacks, 1 electric game. It all goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Get your tickets today and bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium. To purchase tickets, head to therams.com/HOU, therams.com/HOU. We can't wait to see you at the season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house.
Hey, it's Mace. College football is back, and there's no better place to catch every heart-pounding moment than Cosm. This isn't just a sports bar. It's your front row pass to the future of fandom. Feel the tackles, the touchdowns, and game day glory like never before with Cosm's shared reality displays. Step into the Dome, an immersive 3-level experience that puts you right on the field, or rally with your friends in the hall where every game is on all at once. Don't just watch college football, live it. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. I'll see you there.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Did you win? No. I think we tied for second.
Okay. Yeah,
it was a two-way tie.
Points tying
okay.
for second. Emily
just wins.
Yeah.
Wild
you
questions,
only count rings
man.
in Game of Games.
Exactly.
Where'd you come up with that? Vince Papali's tackle numbers? That's interesting.
It was a combination of looking at Pro Football Reference and also a Google search.
Yeah.
There's some discrepancies, but what came up was either 20 or 0. So that's why I set the over under 25, because either way,
Vermeil tells great stories about him all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah, he
great
was the coach.
He was a fan, or great as in this
He's
guy
the guy that kept him on the
Yeah,
team.
it's
He
true.
thought it was a joke, and all he did was work his butt off. And next thing you know, he's like a leader. Yeah.
Greg Canary. Do you know where
that's
I
right.
met Vermeil?
Mm-hmm.
In Calistoga, where his winery is.
Yes.
He's got like this winery up in Calistoga, and I don't know if you made it there. You were just up
I've
there.
not been to the Vermeil Winery.
Oh my God, it is.
I've heard it's amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I'm shocked. I wanted you to go to his tasting room up there.
We walked right past it, and we had plans at another place, but we didn't get to do it. He still owes me a bottle of wine.
Oh,
by
does
the
he
way.
really?
Dick
Okay.
Vermeil does?
Yeah. So we were at the Super Bowl. It was the Green Bay Pittsburgh Super Bowl in Dallas. That's what it was.
Right.
And I was hosting, I think it was at Yahoo at the time, and I'm doing my show on Radio Row. And, it's just the cattle call, right?
Yeah,
Just
like,
one guy after the next. And so one guy's pitching avocados, another guy's pitching candy, this, that, and the other thing. And so everybody's leaving samples all over the place.
Right.
And Dick Vermeil comes through, and he's got a bottle of his Vermeil wine. And he comes in, and he sets it on the table. And I'm like, finally, something that I'm excited to get.
Yeah.
And we do the interview, and he was great. He was incredibly gracious, and we had a great time. And I said, Dick, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it, and look forward to trying your wine. And he looks at me like,
what are you talking about?
and he gets up, and he takes the bottle of wine and walks to the next table over and plops the bottle down in front of him. Like, this is no good at all.
You
So
know who's got some good wine? Sasha Vujacic.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Alexander
Remember we
wine?
talked about it with him during the golf tournament.
What kind of wine is it?
Yeah.
It's Paso Robles.
Oh, okay.
There,
Yeah,
and his dad is a legit vintner.
Okay.
And the wine is absolutely delicious.
Said he had this plan forever.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And what I loved, I remember this when Sasha first started the wine, he came out of the gate hot in the sense that his least expensive bottle was like $75 or $80.
Wow.
Whoa.
Like he was not screwing around. Like from everything I've heard, it's good wine.
Yeah.
But
Do we know which varietal it is?
Not off the top of my head. If I remember correctly,
is his name on the brand?
Yeah, it's Alexander, which is actually Sasha's given name.
Okay.
Sasha's a nickname.
Yeah.
His formal name is
new
Alexander.
every day. Wow.
Fantastic guy.
Really?
by the way.
Okay.
Sasha's
Yeah.
a
All
great dude.
Sasha's a good dude.
Yeah. So you excited? NFL season. Do you play fantasy?
No.
What? How do you not play
I
fantasy?
know.
What is wrong with you? You're like a defective human being.
For a variety of reasons.
Wow.
But not even top 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang.
That doesn't even make the
It is a little
list.
strong.
Yeah, well, it's it's accurate. So what are you going to do? No, I've only done it a couple of times, and like I've said, with Emily and I kind of co-did a team last year in the sense that she did all of it, and I just was along for the ride.
Yep.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of attention, and those are two things I choose not to give.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just.
But you're watching the games anyway. Why not just have a little action?
So,
Don't you want a little action in the game?
Here's the thing. I do watch as many as I can,
Yeah.
but I don't watch as many as maybe you might think, because I am so locked in to what's going on with the Rams on any given Sunday that I'll get the Sunday night game, I'll get the Monday night game, I'll get the Thursday night game. But that Sunday afternoon, I don't get to see a ton of it.
Yeah, see, no matter what, like I don't get red zone because game one is going to be a Rams game, whether it's I'm at the game or I'm watching at 10 a.m. So I don't use red zone. I guess it's really expensive now too. Red zone's expensive.
And it has commercials
Commercials
And
now.
now they added commercials.
People are freaking out about that.
Well, that was one of the wonderful things about the red zone is you could turn it on at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it would be on until 4 o'clock.
Just
in the
watch
afternoon.
it all day long.
And there was never a break in the action.
Okay.
It was just one play. It was incredible.
One or two commercials is going to disrupt that, I guess.
It's more than zero.
Okay,
and
I guess so.
It's not one or two per day. It's one or two probably per 15
It's also
minutes
you're
or 20
changing
minutes.
one of the big talking points of Red Zone, which was
no
they
commercials.
never stop. It's like a 7-Eleven. They're open 24/7, 7 days a week. We never close.
Yeah.
But Scott Hansen says we will not miss a touchdown.
Okay.
And I trust Scott Hansen.
How do you not miss a touchdown in the middle of a commercial?
I don't know how he's going to do it.
Give it back to us quick.
Quadruple box.
It never happened on Siciliano's watch.
There you go.
He's saying it right now.
Big Drew.
By the way, Siciliano, how cool is that? It's a little bit like Ireland. He winds up the voice of his favorite team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's really good at his job.
I'm happy for him. I feel bad for him, though, because it's Cleveland.
Yeah, but he just
but
flies
that's his
in for the
spot.
game and he's gone.
Well, just like what you're going to be covering. You know what I mean? You're chronicling failure.
There's
Yes.
stuff to talk about.
There always is something to talk
there's
about.
stuff
Yes.
to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so no fantasy. What about gambling? Do you have any action?
I
Do you do a little?
I do Prize Picks.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do Prize Picks.
Yeah, I do.
Are you rolling tonight?
I'm going to. I haven't put my picks in
sounds like
yet.
peer
I got to
pressure,
look,
doesn't it?
but I have not done it yet. So I like Prize Picks a lot because for me it's easy.
Right.
More or less.
Well,
right?
you should and you should use code MACE MASE.
I like the code TRAV a
Ding,
little
ding.
better.
There you go.
The code TRAV a little better. But
There you go, Trav.
Yeah,
He tried to
either
get
way.
you.
Yeah.
He tried to get you.
Look, it's not my first time.
Did you hear we are now the hottest show on YouTube?
You guys
Mason
are.
in Ireland is the hottest show on YouTube.
Nice.
That's what everybody's talking about
Yeah.
right now.
Who's
Yeah.
everybody?
All the people out there?
Okay, all the people. That
Everybody
are
out
there.
there.
Many people are saying it's the hottest show.
Many people are saying hottest
Mr.
show on
Beast
YouTube.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, you know what we've been doing? Like we put up our lineups on
Your
YouTube
fantasy
today.
lineup?
Put our we have this really cool Kobe mural that we
I listened to
participated.
that interview. That was great.
What a great!
That was great.
In the mural you can see on YouTube, it is absolutely beautiful. It's
Yeah.
the one with angel wings and
On Satakoy, I believe is where
on
I heard.
Satakoy and Van Nuys.
Yeah.
Exactly. DeMarco, do you play fantasy? You don't play fantasy.
Price Picks.
Prize Picks.
This is my first year.
Have you ever played fantasy football?
I tried once.
Yeah.
People
No good?
talk too much trash. It got on
Really?
my nerves. Yes. And I'm in it for the wins and losses. That's it.
Right.
So I can't be happy my fantasy team won when my team lost.
How much do you spend looking at your lineup, tinkering with your lineup, changing your lineup, debating your lineup, and before you submit it on a Saturday,
Pretty
Sunday
much.
Agonizing over it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I make any free agent moves by Wednesday, set my lineup on Saturday. It's not as time consuming. Like I play fantasy baseball,
Oh my God.
which is
I
every
did fantasy
single
baseball
day.
once,
Yeah.
and by July, I was like, kill me.
Every single
God,
day.
you wanted your life back?
It's so much
yeah.
work.
I can barely
That's
pay
hard.
attention to the things that I care about.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, right. There you go.
Talking about you, my children.
Well, they're
I hope you keep playing
one
it.
of them
It's
dropped
good.
a couch on me.
Speaking of which, they I don't know if you heard this or not, but the Dodgers got blanked in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, God.
That's great. And
Can
Paul
you believe-
Skeens today, so
Paul
that's
Skeens
Oh, that's
very
fun.
exciting.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
man.
who's batting fifth?
No,
Michael Conforto.
of course he is.
Yay, there's
Are you
only.
kidding me?
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Michael
not?
I did a
Conforto?
deep dive into his splits, just trying to see if there was any justification that none of us
No.
picked up on, his worst splits are actually batting fifth.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're awful, even by Conforto standards.
But in
they're
fairness,
awful.
if you look at matchups, because it's all very matchup based,
sure.
Against Skeens, Michael Conforto is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So you can see why he's
That's not too bad.
A lot of coaches like you just knowing what I'm going to get for a guy. So
Yeah. Right.
But you're
you
are lulling
that.
You're lulling
Yeah.
Skeens into a
False
sense of false
oh my
confidence.
God.
So
Wow.
when he pitched out here, it was early in the season. It was like in late April, I think, is when they came through and went out. And he pitched against Yamamoto, and Yamamoto was just okay. He wasn't bad, but it was a mismatch.
Yeah,
and it wasn't because Yamamoto had a terrible night. Yamamoto had like a C+, B- kind of game. It was okay. Skeens was
You're facing a bazooka.
It was and he's out there just like boom, 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 boom.
Love that style, don't you?
It was really jarring how much better he was than all the hitters.
I love that power pitching style.
He is that sort of guy. Now they lose to the bad team, so maybe they'll beat the good guy today.
I hope so.
I mean, maybe. Although I'm not pressing the panic button, but my hand is like right over it.
Hey, okay, so
when
let me ask you
when
this.
have you ever pressed the panic button? Because no one ever presses it.
Last year, down 2-1 to San Diego.
Down 2-1 to San Diego, I hit the panic
okay,
button.
you hit the panic button. All right.
Because it was down 2-1 to San Diego, and we were rolling with the bullpen game. I thought, we're
so
screwed.
were you just hovering over the panic button,
Just
like
holding my hand above it?
Can I try to talk you out of your panic
Please
button?
do.
And I don't know if it's going to work.
Yep.
It's not. This is what they are, right? They're not going to come out of this and be the team that we hoped they were coming out of spring training, and even through those first 10 games of the season where they were just killing everybody. This is what they are. The good news is what they are is good enough to beat anybody they play.
Right.
So it's not like they're going to show up and all of a sudden 1 through 9 tear the cover off the ball, have Tanner Scott turn into a lights-out closer, have Kirby Yates turn into the pitcher that they hoped he would be. But I don't want to say it doesn't matter because it does, but even with those fundamental flaws in their lineup, in their bullpen, they can still beat anybody they play.
You could have beat them last night.
All
the people left on base.
I'm second inning.
I mean, my God.
Here's 2 strikeouts. Like, again,
the
and
Dodgers
Dave
beat the
keeps
Dodgers.
talking about
thing
how
you can't do.
Strike out and pop up in that situation. But even with the Pirates last night, they could have won that game last night. They should have won the opener of that game. That's less important to me than how you're going to do against San Diego, against Philadelphia, against the Cubs, against the Brewers. Those are the teams that you're going to have to – they can beat all of those teams.
Yeah, by the way, thank you to San Diego. They are
ice cold.
They just got
Baltimore.
swept by Baltimore at home. So
I just feel like the difference in tone, though, the way you just even say they can beat anyone, earlier in the season was like they can beat anyone.
Yes.
No.
Now it's like they can beat anyone.
Right.
Like,
It's different.
Yeah.
It's very
like they are
it is different.
capable of beating anyone, but I don't know if they will.
Remember those predictions we made?
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of the season, it was something weird's going to have to happen for them not to win series.
100 games.
And now it's, let's see what happens.
Well, a lot of weird has happened.
Yes.
Yeah, just going the other way. Yeah.
I was very smart because I said they're going to win 115 games.
I think I said 103.
I know.
Yeah, and you were on the low end.
And I was the lowest in their
And
group.
now, I don't think they'll get to 100.
Oh, they're not, no chance.
Yeah, I don't even think they'll get
It's
to
still
100.
mathematically possible.
They've been an under 500 team for
Since the
a
All-Star
couple of
break.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not like a bad stretch.
30
this is
and
who
30
they
in
are.
their last 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, bases loaded, they've been a disaster. They are second worst in the league with bases loaded in terms of batting average and OPS, and we saw it last night. Yeah.
And bad at bats.
Not good at bat.
Yeah.
By the way, Pajes, 2-1 pitch, got grooved, sat back on.
Yeah.
It. I mean, there are opportunities there, and they're
Have a
just not
plan.
capitalizing.
They're having bad at bats in bad situations, and I was reading quotes from Dave Roberts this morning talking about how we need to have the right approach at the right
Have a
time.
plan.
And it's like, then make them do this. Let there be some consequences
There is a
for some
leadership
of these
issue.
bad at bats.
There is a leadership issue.
There's a
somewhere
energy issue. Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do